call me slipstick. All right, don't pull toe, yeah. My color mix, they call me colorless. Backside the ones I call you fireplace. Light it gray, know my body coming our way. Last stay here to get on muddy north. Hope she killing less neck. Crippin' no more creatures, but got a pick in his neck. Can't rhyme what they love, ain't business clear. Tails been spent so in the kitchen next. Now I gotta crowd my time and he make you alright. Leaving my learning these hoes of a game, right? Need you ever talk about you on face and pay?
My theme music.
Tell a girl eat my shorts, but she really wanna eat this deep. Long thing yellow like banana, should've really fucked with BBC. My dad gon' bring my neck if he ever catch me on the TV screen. I can run by that one need wrestling moves like DDT. Millhouse is a blender, so he gets sent with a pack OT. If I see Nelson on an up block, get put in a spliff like grinded weed.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Swole show. Swole show.
My viewers forever. We are here, baby. We are here, more or less on time. More or less on time. Not going to be a very long one today, though, guys. Not no 2-3 hour thing, because I got things to do. Woken up feeling a bit like meh as well. Not gonna lie, and I might be popping down to my mum's to finally use the internet down there tomorrow. Maybe stay there for a bit as well. So yeah, I've got a few things to sort out today, so it isn't going to be long. I did have this set up from yesterday, but it didn't what do you call it, I forgot to make it public, so you would have only seen it not long ago. Make sure you're liking and sharing though. Obviously I put that in to check my comments. So make sure we are liking, make sure we are sharing. Big up to you, Kaja. Appreciate that, bro. In the building. Bro, I feel like I've answered this a million times, bro. When was I English? I was never English. I just live here. It's just the language that I speak, bro. Never supported England, and I've never been English. I didn't watch the match, obviously. Straight away there was a delay, so I knew that would probably be the end of Shane's stream. So I tried to go to sleep. I think I woke up again. It was about 4:15. I didn't check any results. I was just trying to get back to sleep. I woke up today and see that they won 3-2, and they had a man sent off. It sounds like life and death. It sounds like life and death for England. So, you know what I mean? People think they're gonna win it. Well, they're in the quarterfinals now, though, innit? So I don't even know how the game went. I didn't watch it. Saw the result, and it looked like life and death. If it wasn't life and death, someone's going to need to explain it, because 3-2 is a very close scoreline, and England had a man sent off, which would suggest to me that depending on when that happened, they was probably sitting behind the ball a lot. I don't know. I didn't watch it. But yeah, in terms of are you English now? How many times have I answered this, my G? Have you ever seen me in an England top? I talk the language. I live in the country. That's about as far as it goes. If England win the World Cup, I suppose it will be good for the country, but it's not really going to affect me any bit. So I just want my players home. I put up a post yesterday, can't even talk again, yesterday, saying just bring my goods home undamaged, innit? Declan Rice again ran through the ground. No one gives a shit. Like, it's just the same shit for me. So, I heard that Saka started. I bet he didn't finish. Did Saka play a whole 90 minutes? I bet he didn't. I bet Declan did. I might be wrong about both of them because I didn't watch the game, but just off the feelings that I get. So someone in there's 9 of you in the building now. 1 of you guys watched the England game. Did Saka finish the game? And did Declan Rice finish the game? Yeah, that's what I need to know. Smash the likes. Yes, man. Neymar announced his retirement. I mean, he was retired already, Kwaja. He was rubbish, bro. He had 2 appearances at the World Cup and did nothing on both occasions. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You scored a penalty. Like, that was just like a little consolation. Oh, thanks for all whatever. Thanks for playing for Brazil. That was basically a consolation. So I think that the couple of times I've seen Brazil, Neymar's come on and he's done absolutely nothing. He scored that penalty yesterday. Was it yesterday? Or the day? Yeah, I think it was yesterday, innit? Because it was the first game before the England. And that was it. Like, he looks overweight. The camera keeps panning onto him. It's like it almost takes attention away from the actual Brazil side. Kind of like it does with Portugal, to be fair. But yeah, it's about time he retired. He shouldn't even have gone to this World Cup. He weren't playing like Messi. He weren't even playing like Ronaldo. You know what I'm trying to say? So you should have just stayed at home, in my humble opinion. Paul Walker, hope you're well today. It doesn't cost a penny. It don't. Smash the likes as you. Don't worry, bro. It's all good as long as there ain't every message like that. It's all good, bro. Hope you guys are well. Obviously, like England, if you support them, you're through to the quarterfinal now, innit? So I don't know. How do you feel about it? When I watched England play, I did, obviously not last night, but before, they're not looking like no world champions. But I don't know. Do they think they can haram their way to the trophy like Arsenal? I don't think so, to be fair. But I was surprised they even got past this one. So you never know. But it did look life and death. 3-2. Man sent off. I might be wrong. Look, Mexico 2, nervy win in the end. Yeah. When did I don't even know who got sent off. When did whoever it was for England get sent off? Because I bet after that they were just behind the ball, bro. Just behind the ball. Just attack versus defense, probably, innit? So I don't know. I'll try and watch the highlights at some point today. Again, I was fearing that Declan Rice would play a full 90 minutes. I don't know if he did, but I got a feeling. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I've got a feeling. And I heard that Saka started, so I bet he didn't finish. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the chat now. But I've definitely got a feeling. There's the other channels. Appreciate that. I don't really worry about views from the bits too much. I don't even know what I'm going to do with that. The second Viewz channel, again, is just kind of sitting there at the moment. And of course, Viewz Tube. That's the one that I've been putting most of the effort into. Big up to Everest. I see that he dropped a comment on one of the videos yesterday. I didn't manage to read it though. You just wouldn't show up on my phone. So I've got to check on that today. Hopefully we get to see him in here today and I can ask him what he said. But I think it was over the Asian business boycott. I got a video about that. So go and check it out on Viewz Tube, man. I went onto TikTok. We had a little look at what people are saying. It's pretty silly, to be honest. But at the same time, as I keep saying about it, it's not, from what I'm getting, from what I'm gathering, it's not about just one incident. It's about the ongoing treatment of black people by Asian people, guys. Whether you want to like it or not. But it's over there now on Viewz Tube, so go and show that a bit of love. If it's getting light and dark, it's because my flipping window's open. Let me just try and shut it a bit, because it's not really bringing much breeze in, but it just keeps my curtain flapping. So my apologies for that. Like I said, my gangista, smash the like, share it out. I was late to make it public. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's 13 people in the building. So let's see how, let's see if we can make that better. Let's see how we go. That will also determine how long we go on for today. Hyper, hope you're well today, bro. Big up. Iberian Derby tonight. Yeah, I think it's actually going to be a bit of a shit game. Every time I've watched Spain, I've been bored. Even though their last one was 3-0, it was still boring. And the same against Portugal, just boring, bro. People are tipping Portugal to win the World Cup. I look at them playing football, I'm just like, really? Like, these men are rubbish. I don't know. I don't know. But yes, Portugal, Spain, it's on this channel. Hopefully there's no delays with it. But of course, we haven't heard anything. And what did I tell you guys yesterday or the day before? What did I tell you guys? If they're saying, oh, weather warnings, like there's going to be storms, then more time, there's going to be storms. And more time, it's going to get delayed. And what happened yesterday? It weren't 2 or 3 hours, but it was still delayed by an hour. This is America for you, bro. Book a trip, wait for your coach. You might be waiting 3 hours. It might just get delayed. You know what I'm trying to say? Or you got a flight. Oh, no. You're going to have to stay an extra 2-3 days spending money you ain't got because America just can't be bothered. That's what it seems like. I'm not even trying to just give out. I'm just being deadly honest, man. So much delays, so much always in America. Like, it's kind of the reason I'm thinking, why would I even want to go there? I probably plan to go there for a week and have to stay there for like 10 days because my flights are delayed. I got to catch another one. Or something. Always delays, bro. Always. So no disrespect. I'm just saying the truth. And it's ridiculous. You should have moved it back to 7 because lo and behold, you had to delay the game by an hour. And it could have been longer. It could have been longer. And the whole pitch was pissed down on for hours before anyone played. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, you know that when you have these warnings, more time, the weather happens and there's going to be delays. It's just stupid anyway. But, you know, no surprise. That's what you get from the USA. Appreciate that, bro. Big up to yourself. Jarrell Kwanzaa played right back, got sent off. I mean, right back problems. That's on Tuchel as well. His team selection hasn't been good for me. The way we set up ain't been good. And we've played like fucking life and death football, basically. Life and death football. That's what it is. So there's lots of things that I haven't liked about what's going on. But at the same time, just like Arsenal last season, we were playing shit football, but the results were coming through. So you never know. It might be the case for England. But to be honest, bro, I don't see them winning nothing. I got France as my favourites. And then Argentina. Shane keeps saying Spain, but I just don't see it, bro. They look absolutely rubbish this World Cup, to be fair. Oh, they grow into it. Well, you know what I mean? They played a round of 16. Like, we'll see, innit? Because even that game against Austria, obviously we was watching it with Rican, having a conversation, but the game itself left a lot to be desired. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He got the ball, but the follow-through was terrible. There you go. Just like in the Brazil-Norway game, I believe that the defender might have got the smallest touches of the ball, but you've come and cleared out Cunha. Like, you don't make tackles like that in your area. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So there you go, man. If the follow-through was terrible, you deserve to get a red card. Like Jarrell Kwanzaa, like, what is he even doing there? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, England, I just don't know, man. I don't know, but there you go. Big up for that, bro. Alan's in the building. In fairness, huge entertainment value. Great game. Was it a great game, though? It sounds like it was life and death entertainment value. I don't know about all of that. It might have been. I didn't watch it, so you know what I mean? Saka only came off because of a red card. Or what? So what, he was looking like he was fit, yeah? Running up and down the pitch, putting in the shift. Is that what he looked like? You know what I mean? Big up to Khalid. I'm all right. Feeling a bit sick, like I'm going to get sick again. Usual stuff, innit? Usual stuff. Blocked nose. Yeah, getting that way. Bellingham man of the match. Like I said, I didn't watch it. It sounds like it was life and death, though. Big up to Rican. Hope you're well, bro. You know what I mean? And then where was the red card as well? Because you're saying he only got taken off because of that. But as I said, was he sprightly? Was he running around? Did he look like he had loads of energy? I'm pretty confident he didn't. Probably would have got taken off at, I don't know. He would have got taken off at some point. I'm pretty confident in that. You know what I'm trying to say? But big up to you guys, man. Big up to you guys. Make sure that you like and share, though, because obviously we've been on for nearly 20 minutes and we've got 10 people in the building. So that will obviously determine how long we go on for. Did Henderson actually break his arm? I mean, why was Henderson even there anyway? Fraley, I'm gassed. Gassed about what? About England? About Saka? What you gassed at Henderson breaking his arm? I feel like I've missed something. Bellingham man of the match. Big up to Alex. Hope you're well today. Yeah. Oh, you got you're gassed about the game today. Right. See, sometimes I'm just out of it. I ain't even smoked or nothing today either. Alex the boss man. How you doing, bro? Big up. Hope you're well today. Tried to jump over the board and hurt himself. What a mug. DG2's in the building. Hope you're good. Damn lucky he's not a key player for you. I'm talking about Henderson. He shouldn't even have been there. Members links. Appreciate it. Should be able to find it because we basically got a handful of people in today. So I should be all right. There it is. Like I said, it will just determine how long the show goes on for today. Hopefully the internet's not too bad as well, but I can't promise anything with this bloody household that I'm in. Do you know what I mean? Imagine as well, yeah? So after I'm telling you all that shit, like, all we have is nothing but space and opportunity sometimes with me and this ball and chain, yeah? Both of the kids stayed out yesterday. Bearing in mind it's a school night, so obviously I was upset. But of course, it doesn't matter what I feel. Both the kids are not here. Do you know what I'm trying to say? On a school night. This is like the second time it's happened. It's like this girl just allows them to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's just ridiculous. So I had to tell her about herself on that. You know what I mean? And then yeah, she just ended up going to sleep. It's just ridiculous sometimes in this house, man. Yeah, Spain. I got there in the end, bro. I got there in the end. There's Rican's link. Make sure you guys are clicking it. It'll be a crazy game or absolute shit. I think it's going to be absolute shit. Like all of these teams have failed to deliver. It's always the games that you don't expect nothing in usually works out to be good. And the same goes for England as well. When I've watched them, they're just flatter to deceive. Scoring some goals. Obviously, they scored another 3 yesterday or this morning. So you're scoring goals, but it's just not looking good. Maybe they're going to haram it. Maybe they're going to try and do what Arteta did and just haram the whole thing. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm back in Spain too. No, Rican is right. I got there in the end. I hope to see Ronaldo crying like Neymar. Yeah, man. Waste of space, both of these guys. You know what I'm saying? But even if you want to really deep it, Neymar's the worst out of all of them. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, and the thing is he just looks, I don't know, he looks the most out of shape. He just looks, I don't know. You got 2 run-outs in the World Cup, like microwave minutes, and you didn't do nothing. You got a penalty, like, that was like a sympathy penalty. That's how it felt to me. You know what I mean? You shouldn't even have been there, but yes. And that's a representation of Neymar's career. Had the promise to be the best career, and he just didn't have the hard work. He didn't have the backbone to see it through. That's how I see it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Inshallah, you get better, bro. Appreciate you, my G. Big up, man. Appreciate you, my bro. You know what I mean? I hope everyone's well and not feeling like me. Do you know what I mean? He will if he gets subbed. Oh, what? Crying? Fair play, Ronaldo. Roy's in the building. So glad Brazil are out of the World Cup as Martinelli and Gabby can both get a well-deserved rest. Guimaraes, bro. That's not going to happen, bro. You need to give up on that. Do you see them selling Tonali, Gordon, and Bruno in the same window? And 2 of those players to people that you're going to be facing in the Premier League. I mean, don't get me wrong. Let me not rule it out. But it's when I say it's like out of 100, like not even 2%, like maybe a 1%. So I think it's probably better for you, bro, to give up that ghost. I need England to go out now so that Declan Rice can get a rest because nobody cares about him, bro. Nobody except for me. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't care about nothing. I know the reason why they're all like that. It doesn't excuse anyone else to keep playing them though. Shane keeps trying to say it to me. I know I'm not gonna agree with it, bro. So me and Shane don't agree on everything at all. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Just like I don't agree with the Burton thing. Like I don't. You're a waste man. You're on my fraud list, and I am gonna get onto Burton. I am part of that crowd. I am. I'm not gonna agree. I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't. And I don't agree with any manager that keeps playing these players. I don't care who made it worse. I don't care if they've only got a little bit of time with these players. I don't care. That's what I've realized. I'm not stupid. I can understand what people are saying. But right now, when push comes to shove, I don't care. Look after my fucking players because I'm getting sick of it, guys. Sick of it. You know what I mean? Oh, but it's Arteta's fault. Yeah, it is. I don't care though. It doesn't give you the right to do the same thing. Two wrongs don't make a right, innit? I'm sorry. Like, no one's gonna convince me. Not Shane, not anyone in the chat. Nobody, bro. Stop playing my fucking players like that. Rest my players. Don't even play there. Like, you should be like, why are you even sending them? Then everyone, and then if English people are upset that there's no Declan Rice at the World Cup, then you can start asking why, and then you can all show your anger to Arteta. You know what I'm trying to say? But I'm sorry, bro. Oh, you didn't start him here. You started him there. None of that makes me feel any better. I can understand what you're saying, but it's still not good. It still don't excuse the fact that these are incompetent managers playing players on injuries. Shouldn't be doing that. I don't care if it's fucking Iceland versus Lidl. No one should be playing on the injury. And I stick by that. And I'm going to stick by it. No one's going to change my mind on that. Rugrats. Why has that now been mentioned? I feel like so... But I feel like sometimes it's used lot, man. We're talking about one thing and then it just goes left. Why is that confusing me now? Bring me back in, Fraley. Sorry. That's confusing me now, bro. Yeah, that's how the kids get into the streets, broski. Bro, I'm maybe I've said something before and I've just completely forgotten it, my bro. I've completely forgotten it. Sorry, while Shane's will made me support Spain, at the same time I want to see a GOAT derby final. That would suggest you're having who? Ronaldo in the GOAT conversation? Nah, bro. Messi's the GOAT, bro. Ronaldo's second. It's not even a conversation for me, but fair play. Fair play. It's on today, man. It's on today. I think let me check the times. Let me check the time. I think it's 8 p.m. in it, if I'm not mistaken. But it does get a little bit confusing every now and again. Let's see. Yeah, Mexico 2, England 3, full time. Portugal, Spain at 8 p.m. And I think that's the one game today. The Mexico England game was early hours of the morning. There'll probably be another early hours of the morning for tomorrow. Yes, it is United States versus Belgium, 1 a.m. Again, I want to watch United States, but flipping hell with these times, bro. Do you know what I mean? Flipping hell with these times. Like, I stayed up till 1 yesterday, saw there was a delay and said, all right, fuck it, I'm going to bed. So I don't know, man. But United States, Belgium, they're the only host nation that's still in it. Mexico and Canada are out. And this could be the end of the USA today, but I don't rate Belgium either. But how have they even got here at the same time? Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's a bit of a mad one. Argentina, Egypt at 5 p.m. tomorrow. So I think that's on Shane's channel. And then Switzerland, Colombia at 9 p.m. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be doing a watch along for that because I'm supposed to be doing it under the lens with Conversation TV. I think tomorrow at 8 p.m. It's a little bit of a, wouldn't say late notice, but I did message a couple of days ago. I think it took him a day or so to get back after he messaged me initially. And then I've only just seen the reply today. So it's Tuesday tomorrow. Tuesday tomorrow, 8 p.m. should be under the lens. Now, it could be from here. Most probably it will be from my mum's house. And hopefully it's better because I can already see that I'm doing Wreck-It Ralph and there's nobody else in this fucking house right now. I'm upstairs, yes, but the door's open. There's no other device on. But yet here I am still doing Wreck-It Ralph. I'm sick to death of this household as well. You know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah. Then I've got Shah, I've got Soph, I forgot about Yamin as well. I woke up to a message from Yamin. Obviously, he goes on with Northside. You know, he's living over there in Barcelona as well. So I'm sure you know who Yamin is. I forgot completely about that. So yes, man, we're gonna be busy. You know what I mean? But yeah. GOAT derby, not sure I agree with that one. That's exactly how I started doing bad shit. I feel like I've missed part of this conversation, bro. I really do. I don't know why I'm feeling so confused. Sneaking out late in school, night drinking, robbing, etc. especially in London's quite dangerous. I feel like I've missed part of this conversation, bro. Big up though, Fraley, like mad. England versus Norway on Saturday night, the semi-finals beckon, bring it on. Yeah, you man don't even look good right now though, but you never know. Up the Norge, and look at this, you absolute maniac, bro. Big up to Alan, man. Big up to Alan with the super sticker. Appreciate you. I might as well take this time to play a few little things.
Amazing.
You know what I mean? So big up for that. Big up for that. Big up for sending in a little something, because obviously that's definitely dried up. Appreciate you, my bro. What's this? I can't even see what it says. Hold on. There's no name on this. I don't know what this is. One sec. I don't even know if this is going to be relatable. Hold on.
And this one's called Shopping Cart Roof Guide.
It's got no name on my computer. Hey.
And this one's called Shopping Cart Roof Guide.
Not gonna lie, that's some elite white people in it. I'm half white myself, bro. And there's just things that you just don't do. You're like jumping out of a plane and all that kind of stuff. That is some elite white people in there. You're coming off your roof on the trolley. Now, bear in mind, you nearly got your whole life taken by a car, but you could have had your whole life taken if you would have fell wrong. That was crazy. Would any one of you guys do that? I don't even know why it's on my computer. Again, came out of left field, didn't it? But it didn't have no name, so I thought, let me just check that out. That's crazy works, isn't it? Just nearly had your whole life taken by that car. That is elite white people in right there. I know what this one is though. Yeah. For my follically challenged, you know, like for my follically, we ain't opening no bottles like that. We ain't popping no bottles. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Terrible stuff. Alan, my brother, appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And then just quickly for anyone that shared the video out, and make sure you're doing it, innit? Don't be pagans, guys. I need all the help I can get. Wayne Rooney said Neymar was not a top player. Was he right? Yeah, he's not a top player. Failed in his career. Should have been so much better than what he was. He's a bum. Then I'm hearing, I can't even remember who said it to me. Remember we was having a live and someone said, oh, to celebrate going to the World Cup, he spent $1 million on a watch. When there's so many hungry people in Brazil, this is what you're doing. Then you turn up looking fat. You don't literally do nothing in the World Cup. You get a pity penalty. You man are already going out, and you had to cheat to run up to the goalkeeper. Find some shame, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You man are out. You went out to Norway. I'm not saying like, you know what I mean? It's Haaland though, innit? Him aside, what are they? Not much, innit? And that's who you went out to. It's dark. And listen, they could do the same. They could do the same to England. You're gonna have all these England guys gassed up now. You know what I mean? You still got Haaland to deal with, bro. So it'll still be the same for that. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Big up to Sean. Hope you're well. Getting discharged from hospital. Hope everything went well, bro. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry. I don't know how long it's going to be today either. I've got a few bits to do. And of course, like I said, we might be down at Mumsy's today. So I have to get a few bits together. I'm going to have to pack up quite a bit. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Or not today, tomorrow, once I get my money. So, yeah, it might be time, guys. It might be time. There's Sean's link. Make sure you guys are all subbing. You know what I'm saying? And don't be afraid to use your nails, boys. Definitely don't. You know what I mean? Juju in the house. How you doing today, my broski? Hope you're well. You know what I mean? Make sure that we're liking and subbing if you are new. We was on 20 something, now we're on 18. So it's just one of those days. It feels like it's gonna be a bit dead today. 16 now. So yeah, we're probably not going to be going for too long. Secret, hope you're well, my bro. Big up. And you know what? Yeah, it's coming home, Sam says. I personally don't think so, but big up, innit? Big up. Like, I'm not an England supporter. You man are feeling gassed up today. Cool. I didn't think you'd win. But 3-2. Was it one goal after the other? Did one side go up by a few goals? I didn't watch it. It's coming home. Did England actually play good? Because England's played shit the whole tournament, in my humble opinion. Big up Kwaja, thanks, bro. Come on, man. That's what we do around here. Football's coming home, but we will see, bro. We will see. Like I said, was it good? It seemed like another life and death game for England. Neymar was a waste of space in this World Cup, to be honest. Football in Brazil can resemble a traveling clown show. But facts, big facts, big facts. He shouldn't even have been there. You see, like with Ronaldo, as much as I feel like he's doing the same to Portugal, holding them at hostage, just not giving up the ghost, he's still done way more than Neymar. Like Neymar is fully washed up, fully washed up, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm surprised he even tried to go to the World Cup like fully washed up. You know what I'm trying to say? And Vinicius Jr. will have a better career than Neymar. Neymar's one of those people that had the world at his feet and didn't set an alarm. Like he's just lazy, just sleeping in. I'm telling you, bro, he's just like a bum. So I think Vinicius will have a better career when all is said and done. Fuck Mexico, fuck that ref and VAR. Well, someone's gonna have to explain what happened. I think one person said it was a good game, entertainment. England going life and death, entertainment. I'm not sure. Maybe it was. I can't say yes or no fully because I didn't watch it, did I? USA Belgium is tonight. Yes, man. Tomorrow morning, 1 a.m. again. So I doubt there's going to be a watch along, but you know, as long as there's no delays, I might get to see a bit of that game today. Big up to Fraley. We food chain Belgium. Hey, Belgium, man. I'm surprised. I want to see what's going on because they've actually looked bad in this tournament as well. So I'm surprised that they are where they are. It might be the same for England actually. Just haram the whole thing and win it, but I don't see it happening personally. The top gooners of international football, England, big facts, bro. Big facts. You know what I'm trying to say? But there you go. The ref was brilliant. Again, I can't say he was. I can't say he wasn't. Because I just wasn't in the land of the living, my people. Norway, 10 against England on ITV1 on Saturday. You can't wait for it. I mean, man, why would people even be getting excited? Did you get anything exciting did you get exciting football to watch yesterday? Was England exciting? If it was, I'll shut my mouth. I didn't watch it. But people getting excited for England, that's wild. I was thinking, please change the time. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Then I can turn up for the watch along, but I'm not turning up at 1 in the morning just to get put to sleep at like, you know what I mean? I don't know. But from the sounds of it, maybe it wasn't a game like that. I don't know. Trump helped get the red card against Balogun rescinded via some FIFA bullcrap. So he plays against Belgium. Imagine that, a leader speaking up for his country. Wow. It should have nothing to do with it. Trump should shut his mouth. If it's the football rules to look at red cards, and if someone like that has anything to do with FIFA or had overturned it, then it is what it is. But Donald Trump, like, he's getting himself way too involved in it. You know, even trying to keep certain people out of the country, telling teams that you can turn up, but you might not be safe. Like, what? That seems a bit weird to me. So Balogun is going to play tonight then against Belgium. Because if he didn't get rescinded or whatever, would it have been? It couldn't have been a free match ban because they could go out tonight. So it would have been a 1 match ban, innit? So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, something a bit fishy about that because I haven't seen that happen to anybody else. So if it has, then you guys let me know. Ref was a joker. I like I said, I can't. You said he was rubbish. Fraley said he was good. Do you know what I mean? England almost robbed. Kwaja's doing these Terry Flowers impression. I'm joking. You said your kids were out late. Oh, okay. Fair play. Yeah. Sorry. You know what I'm like, Fraley, bro. You know what I'm like. It's on me. Not even out late. They didn't come back. Yeah. I remember I told you my daughter had her friend stay on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday you're going to her house to stay. I'm saying, well, no, because it's a Sunday. It's a school day. You just had a friend stay over. Oh, well, mum said I can. You understand what I'm going through, bro? So I'm like, you know what? Fuck the whole lot of you then. Do you know what I mean? Because people don't realize what it is until you're gone. All the little things that you want to control everything, but you can't make your own decisions. All right. So when I'm out of it, let's see how you lot get on. Because I can't, you know what I mean? I Because I swear one of these days I feel like just grabbing her around the neck, and I can't be doing anything like that. But I feel like when it's your kids, it gets real serious, because I don't think you're doing them right. Just like the enablers at Arsenal, you're not good for the club. If anything, you're bad for the club. Do you know what I mean? And that's how I feel about her and the kids. He couldn't handle the pressure with the crowd. What, the referee? Robbed, get a grip. I can see us beating Norway. Man saying us and that. Odegaard to get bullied, bro. Did you think Norway was going to beat Brazil? Because even though I thought it's going to be a hard game, most people are going to still pick Brazil to win, right? Brazil are out. Like, better mind that Norway just don't give you what Mexico couldn't. Mexico scored 2 goals. Didn't sound like the defending was very good from England. It might have been good, though. It don't sound like it, though. Definitely don't sound like it. Big up, though. Yeah, robbed. He's such a shill. He definitely is, man. He'll put robbed if the weather said it was sunny and cloud over for 20 minutes. Yeah, he's very bad. And of course, we know about this game. I've got it like logged in. Sam Howe, you literally got a pen. You, man, crying about corruption when you literally won and got a pen. Mad. So maybe it was entertaining in terms of just like the mad things that was happening. Like I said, I didn't watch the game. Was it a controversial penalty? That's crazy. England got a pen, yeah? That probably would have been their winning goal if it was 3-2. Unless they were 3-1 up. I don't know. How did the game go? Let me know. Norway got Haaland, England got Kane. Norway has Odegaard, England has Hey Jude. Well, Jude Bellingham's definitely not all that anyway, but Odegaard is terrible. But it's almost like bloody hell. I don't know if I'm gonna do Norway again, because it was great, of course. Like, you know, Shane running around like the dog, and he's chasing the mailman. But you know what I mean? It was just, yeah, he was on one yesterday, bruv. You know what I mean? Hard to get a word in because he's just fuming about Odegaard. So it just turned into the Odegaard hate watch. Even Jez was saying all the decisions were textbook. What was he watching it? Man said, fuck what Jez said. Don't be rude to people though, bro. Obviously, I'm cool with Jez, so don't be rude to him, please. Otherwise, you'll have to be out of here. Was 2-0 to England. It was 2-0 to England. They scored 2 in 1 minute. So what the fuck happened? How the hell was it 3-2 then? Are you kidding me? So they're 2-0 up and you still ended up going life and death. Bro, that would have wound me up. I'm not going to lie. That would have wound me up. When did this happen? First half, second half? That would have pissed me off, guys. I'm not lying. England was 2-0 up and they only won 3-2. Wow. What happened? What happened? That's mad. Maybe they did go life and death. Man said, fuck what you say. Aye. Like I said, guys, I can't really be asked to be dealing with arguments today, but don't be rude to people, innit? You know what I mean? I can't be asked today. You know what I mean? If you don't agree with Jez, or just like with certain things I don't agree with Shane, you can just say that without being rude about it. All right? So I'm going to say that once. If people don't listen today, then you'll be the next on the chopping block. So complaining about the ref crying now too. LOL. He didn't do nothing wrong. Roy says, once Neymar left Barcelona, joined PSG, it signaled to me that he had given up any chance of establishing himself as a great player at the highest level. Money became his main aim. What a waste. I think so as well. I do. And you know what? It's funny that you say that, because that's what I feel about Yandy and Mande right now. You've got the whole world at your feet near enough. Loads of teams will come and get you in. Premier League sides, Italian, Serie A. You're already playing in Germany, but you choose to play in France for the Champions League. Really? You're not going to rip up nothing in world football. Going to France is like almost going to die. I'm just being deadly honest. Unless you're going on a loan there like Ethan, you're going there to play week in, week out. Yeah, you could win the Champions League. Yeah, PSG is an amazing side. Maybe the best in Europe. But look at who they play week in, week out. So if you're ripping up the French league, who cares? Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's my point. So I'm kind of with you on this one, Roy. It's like you're going there. It's like an easy option. Just like Kane. What you should be doing right now, you absolute spastic, is going to Barcelona and showing everyone how world-class you are. Have a bit of warmer weather, a bit of a new challenge. Show people that you can score goals wherever you go, but you choose the easy way and just stay at Bayern Munich in Germany. Like, you've won there, bro. Move on. So I think that's unambitious from Kane, lazy, and I think it's unambitious from Yandi Amande as well. Even I'm hearing because this Dolmio puppet, I watched one of his videos yesterday. You're talking about Trincao going to Saudi Arabia. Just money, it's a waste of your career. Not to say Trincao was any good, but come on, you can have a better move than that. But you've gone to Saudi just for the money, guys. You know what I mean? Some of these guys don't care about football. Big up to Hendo, my bro. Hope you're well. Good afternoon, all watching. Yes, it was a very exciting match. England played well. England. I thought he was going to say England played well. Both teams went for it. It don't sound like that to me, bro. I'm getting bare different kind of information, and it's kind of contradicting. 1 minute it sounds like life and death. Certain players are telling me it was a good match. I don't know how it could have been good or exciting if England were 2-0 up. What happened? Was it 2-2 at any point? I would have been fuming if that kind of reminds me of Arsenal and flipping Wolves. Is it Arsenal Wolves? Or one of those teams was 2-0 up and it finished 2-2, fuming, bruv. Fuming. So I'm probably going to have to watch some extended highlights or something because I'm getting it feels like I'm getting mixed messages. Obviously, this is how you guys interpret the game, which is amazing. I definitely want to hear about it. But England 2-0 up and it finishes 3-2 with a man sent off. That sounds mad. That sounds so crazy. I'm definitely going to have to see some highlights. The first lady's in the building. Big up. Ain't seen you for a couple of days, miss. Do you know what I mean? Getting a bit upset. Where's Binks? You know what I mean? What's going on? Nah, big up views in chat. Feel surprisingly okay. You've only had 2 hours sleep. Great match was worth it. So people are saying that. I don't know what you guys find entertainment, because if I was 2-0 up and all of a sudden I'm not no more, I don't know if I'd find that entertaining, especially if you guys are supporting England as well. But fair play, man, fair play. I can only think so much on it because I didn't watch it. FIFA have precedent. They suspended Ronaldo red card for the playoff and World Cup. FIFA more interested in protecting their bottom end for players. Yeah, and that's why I believe, I believe some of these referees, me and Shane's been bigging up the referees, but they've been shit lately. I'm sorry to have to say. The VAR has been rubbish as well, and there's been a lots of things that can call the integrity of the competition, into question, in my humble opinion. The Cunha penalty, was it the Cunha penalty? Yeah, it was. Was it the Cunha penalty? No, was it that? Or was it the Paraguay? I think it was France-Paraguay game. It was the Desiree Doué one. The referee was standing right there. Furthermore, you weren't even standing upright. You were standing crouched. You was looking right at the situation, and you still didn't call penalty. Like, I don't know what, bro. Are you taking the piss? Like, those kind of referee, that he needs to be arrested, bro. You're obviously trying to fix something. What do you mean? Like, when you got the commentators who usually do nothing to upset the apple cart, when you're saying the referees have been terrible, it's been bad. Paraguay basically just trying to fight France. No yellows, no reds. It was unbelievable to watch. Robert's in the building on this fresh new week. How you doing, my bro? Big up, man. Hope you're well. Always appreciate a bit of prudence. Yeah. Make sure you guys are smashing the like for me. Big up to Viewz in the building. What's man telling me? And look at this. 10 months a member as well. Amazing stuff. Big up your shoes and socks for that, my bro. Odegaard showed the true captaincy by letting Haaland bang his misses. So the drum. I wouldn't be surprised at all, bro. I mean, it was literally just turned into the Odegaard bloody hate watch. Maybe next time we don't do Norway, because Shane's going to just start barking non-stop. Like crazy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, but he is that bad. He is, but still. It just becomes about one person. Big up to Prudence, though. Honest is back in the building. My bro, big up Viewz. The England game was not so bad. Okay, maybe it weren't. But as I keep saying, if you guys are all following England, I don't know how you find that entertaining. I'd be like getting more grays by the dozen, like heart attack, like anxiety, 2-0 up. And you only ended up winning it by an off goal. And when did the red card happen? How long were they defending for? Because I know that's going to be the case. No way did we get a red card and I don't think England was still being like gung-ho. I don't believe that. So it might have been, but I'm trying to take a guess here is what I'm trying to say. 2-0 up in 1 minute. When did that happen? And then it ended 3-2. Wow, that must have been some remontada in the making. So for me, it sounds like squeaky bum time, but a lot of you guys are saying it was entertaining, it was a good match. That's crazy work. It sounds a bit conflicting, but fair play, man. Fair play. Fair play. Fair play. Bellingham, Kane, Pickford, Gahey were all superb against Mexico. Saka started, right? Why am I not hearing nothing about Saka? Obviously, Fraley said he only got taken off for the red card. I don't quite believe that because Saka's been rubbish. Was he running around? Did he look fit? Maybe I will believe it if you tell me he weren't looking leggy or something. I don't know. Was he looking leggy? Was he doing limp Saka? Fair play though. Big up to you, legends, man. LFC gamer, my bro. Big up Viewz and chat. Hope you. It's not bad, not bad. I'm feeling a bit like you know what I mean, but nothing to do with like the ball and chain. I think it's just I'm feeling a bit sick, like getting a bit stuffy and that. You know, feeling a bit tired to be fair. 30 min. What, like 30 minutes of defending? Is that Wow. So what? He got sent off on the hour. So 30 min, so the 90 minutes, and then was there another 5 for extra? That's deep. So what was it? Back to the Wolves. Back to the Wolves for that time. That's crazy. 2-0 up in 1 minute. So I don't know. It sounds mad. Yeah, maybe it was. Maybe it was entertaining for the neutral. I don't know. If you're an England fan watching that, though, mad. But a lot of you guys are saying you enjoyed it and all that. So, yeah. Fair enough views, but because another man said something that no, I'm not saying no, I'm not saying that, and I'm not telling you to agree with Jez. I'm just not telling you to fuck what that. It sounds a bit rude, didn't it? You know what I mean? If you said something, I'm just like, well, fuck what Sam says. Sounds rude, didn't it? Like I like Jez, my guy, like anybody else. Even if I didn't like them, still, do you know what I mean? That's all it is. So yeah, let's just keep moving. Let's just keep moving. Now who's crying? I don't know who that's to. Can't be to me. Who's that meant to be? To Fraley? I'm just saying don't be rude to Jez. That's all I'm saying. And don't be rude to each other as well, please. Big up to Honest. The Mexican team kept spamming crosses, which kind of pissed me off. Fair play. Really? No shots outside the area? No little triangles? Because Mexico normally play good football. How were they pinging it about? Was there no pinging it about? Was they outplayed? Did England have most of the ball? Man. I might have to. Sounds like there was 5 goals and a sending off. Mad. Mexico got a debatable penalty to make it 3-2 by the 70th min, and England were down to 10 men. Mexico got a debatable penalty. Oh, okay. So what? Okay, so hold on. So from what you're saying, if I put 2 and 2 together, England was 2-0 up in 1 minute to make it 3-2. Mexico got a penalty. So what does that mean? So England went up to 3-0 and then Mexico started scoring and then got the second as a penalty? Or was it 2-1, 3-1? They're the only possibilities it could be. I need someone to kind of explain it to me properly because I'm a bit confused. Mexico just kept going, just kept doing nothing last 20 minutes. I've seen that from teams. Japan, Paraguay went out of a whimper. Brazil went out with a whimper. It's crazy work, isn't it? Just spamming crosses, though. Is that all they was doing for the last bit? And that's silly, because if England's doing back to the walls defending and you're just spamming in crosses, England's got big defender, Dan Burn. That's probably a dumb tactic to do. Dumb tactic. Crazy, though. Was it 3-0? 3-1? Yeah, it does sound like it's a bit of a mad game. Ivory Coast speak French. No, maybe that's why he wants to go there. Is that enough, bro? Let's be honest, bro. Come on, man. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit, bro. Is that enough? Like what I'm trying to say is that you're going to France to play week in, week out. You might as well go to kill your career, bro. Other than PSG, who cares about France? Other than trying to take players from that league. Like, if you do anything in that league, it's not really looked at as anything big, innit? Is basically what I'm trying to say. I mean, you might be right. You might be right. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of French speakers in the Premier League or in Spain or in Italy. Just to go to France is wild. PSG, cool, great team, arguably the best team in Europe. But in Europe, week in, week out, you're playing Ligue 1 against like Lens and are you kidding? That's where football goes to die, bruv. You know what I mean? The talent gets taken out of France. It don't stay in there. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And it's not like he's an unknown. He's Yandy Amande. You could go to wherever you want near enough. Do you know what I mean? So for me personally, I think it's unambitious, just like Tonali. And I keep the same energy. What do you mean you're going to a club that's not even playing Europe just because they got an Italian manager? Just because you're from the same town of Brescia or whatever, same city. That's gay, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, gay? I'm just going to go because Arsenal's got bare mixed race guys. Gay, bro. What kind of shit is that? I don't know. Listen, maybe he's just here doing a mercenary thing. 275. I think Newcastle would only give him like 200 bags at best. That's what they're planning to give Bruno to keep him. That's a backward step for me. Now, maybe Spurs are going to finish higher than Newcastle next season, but we still got to wait and see. Because right now, it's just a feeling in your fingers and a feeling in your toes. That's it. We don't know what's going to happen. They ain't even got Europe. That's like a sideways step, maybe even a backwards one. We'll have to wait and see. It might not be, but I'm just saying. So I keep the same energy, bro. Just like Rodrigo, twerking for Madrid, and you barely play. You're unambitious. You're a sap. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You could be a king at Arsenal. You could be ripping up the Premier League and then ripping up world football, because that's what happens when you rip up one of the big leagues. You should just stay in Germany. You get more hype staying in Germany. You rip up France. Who cares? That's my point I'm trying to make. Why would you want to just go there? It's just easy. It's just easy. You're not even going to be starting all the time either. It's just easy. It's unambitious. That's how I feel about it. Just like I feel about Kane staying at Bayern. Go and challenge yourself. You only get one career. You want to stay in cold Germany where it's all easy. Go to Spain and test yourself. So he's not on it. He's not on it like that. Was a great watch for the neutral. It definitely sounds that way. But a lot of the people that's coming in saying it was great actually want England to win, follow England. Even me, I say we every now and again because it's the country, but I've never supported England. I want my players back. I don't give a shit. I was hoping they went out yesterday. How about that? Do you know what I mean? So, but if they win, they win. But no one's giving Declan Rice a rest. I'm just getting upset with that, to be fair. I watched the England highlights this morning and was pleasantly surprised with how well we played. How do you play well and still concede 2 goals? I don't know. Maybe it was like Croatia, like the attack was good and the defense was shit. Was it like that? I don't know. Maybe I just can't see it because I didn't watch it. Thought Mexico would have put up more resistance, but they didn't. Okie dokie, fair play. JCG's in the building. Only thing with Tuchel at Hendon, he never rotates midfield. Yeah. These players are going to be broke by the time. I'm surprised most of them are not knackered now, to be honest with you. Like most, especially people playing in England, like the long old season that we had, especially Arsenal players, 63 games, and then you go on to a World Cup. It's a lot. Do you know what I mean? England definitely deserve to win the game. All right. I've treated myself to fried potatoes, egg and baked beans. Wish me luck. Good luck, bro. Good luck. I was in bed around 10 p.m. because I had to be up early with jobs. Unlucky, bro. Is what it is. But thankfully, I finished what was required, hence why I'm here. Didn't think I would be. Hey, amazing. Appreciate you, my bro. You know what I mean? Definitely appreciate that. We love that. Big up to LFC Gamer Vlogs. Make sure you guys are all subbing to him. It does sound tasty, innit? I've not eaten a thing. I've literally had half a coffee. And what is it with... Does any of you guys kettle do this? Maybe I need a new one. Obviously, I get all the lime scale out of it, but it's a fresh water filled up to the brim, boiled the whole kettle, and within 5 minutes, the coffee's cold in the cup. I don't even use that much milk. Like, does that happen to you lot, or is it just me? I'm getting, you know what I mean? Big up to Fraley, bro. Normal guy, like, sub, share, just woke up. I'm obviously here because I didn't stay up to watch the game. When I heard there was going to be an hour delay, what time did the game finish? 4 o'clock in the morning or something? What? Do you know what I'm trying to say? There was no way I was staying up for that. So when I heard the delay, I thought, cool, turn all the lights out. Turn out the lights. Light a candle. Do you know what I'm trying to say? If you know, you know. But yeah, I went to bed, bro. I went to bed. I said, no. Then I saw Shane putting up a post like, fuck that. You know what I mean? I'm like, we're going to be waiting around for an hour. Could have been longer. We've seen them 2-3 hours. I said, no. I told you it's going to get delayed, didn't it? That's America for you. So appreciate that, man. But listen, normal guy. Yeah, Quaja as well. All the people that shared the live out. If you did it, let me know, and I'll give you a blast as well. Big up to the chat. Who is winning between England and Norway? I I don't know. We watched Norway against Brazil, and as much as they was all right, there was a lot to be desired in that game. Brazil were actually shit, innit? England haven't really impressed me with how they've been playing, but everyone seems to be excited about the game yesterday. So I don't know. I think it's going to be a hard one to call. I think it's going to be 50-50, just like Brazil-Norway, because I thought Brazil's the favourites, but I had a feeling if Haaland was scored today. I said that he don't get no touches, and of course he's amazing. I'm just hating because he don't play for us, innit? I fucking hate the guy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But he is that good. Just like I hate Argentina because they're racist pieces of shit. Yeah, never like their country or their team. But I have to say that Messi's the GOAT. I'm not stupid. Yeah, I'm not like Arteta either, just gonna say something just because I don't want to be wrong. No, never. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, bro. I feel like it's gonna be 50-50. That's what I feel like. Yeah, you better get Dan Burn on Haaland and just say man mark. Like I don't care if he runs off the pitch, follow him. Do you know? That's what you're gonna have to do. They got Sorloth, they got Nusa. I don't know why they took them off against Brazil, to be fair. But they didn't look that good against Brazil either. So, and Brazil never looked that good as well. So England, it's 50-50, I believe. 50-50. And we will be here as long as it's not a crackhead time. Yeah, we will be here. Big up to Honest, man. Big up to Normal Guy. Obviously, I gave you the brother Aki for the like, sub, share. Always appreciate your time, my G. Big up to Sean Gamer. It's first thing I've managed in 3 days. I'm going all out. Well, you know what happens, bro? You go heavy and then it will come back. So, yeah, fingers crossed for you, my G. Fingers crossed. 2-1 the red. Oh, it was 2-1 when the red came. Oh, okay. So there was 2-0 up and then it was 2-1. Okay. That sounds a bit better then, because for one, I thought they might have been 3-0 up and then it finished 3-2 and they must have crumbled towards the end. That's what it sounds like. So it was 2-0, 2-1. You said it was Mexico got the pen to make it 3-2. So that must have mean England went 3-2 up, 3-1 up, sorry. Then Mexico got the penalty, right? So finally, after nearly an hour, we've worked out how the game went. You know what I mean? Fair play, fair play. Wow, 2 goals in a minute. That must have been crazy. 2 goals in a minute. You were 2-0 up and then you only won 3-2. I mean, you won. That's all that matters. But imagine if that was at Arsenal. We'd probably have loads of complaints about that. So, yeah, then they went 3-1 up. Penalty made it 3-2. And then it was squeaky bum time. So was the penalty because of the sending off, or was that a separate incident as well? Big up to Fraley. Appreciate you letting me know. Big up to the First Lady. The match was great to watch. Edge of your seat stuff. Damn. Do you support England, Binks? Or was you watching it as a neutral? Obviously, we all live in this country, innit? If England win it, cool. Like, I don't really care, though. I just want my Arsenal players back. So let me know, Binks, man. But fair play. Fair play. I didn't watch it. I can't say what it was or what it weren't. But when I'm hearing certain of the things, I'm like, raw. Great match. It sounds like life, and it sounds like anxiety and panic. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But big up to you, legends, though. Saka assisted. Fair play. Listen, we need to get something out of Saka, because otherwise we've just wasted money for nothing. Like, and if Saka's not doing it, I need everyone at the club to be able to say, sit your ass down, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm being deadly serious. I'm glad that he got a little something, though. You got to start. You have to do something. You have to show everyone why you keep walking into our team, bro. Because at this moment in time, I'm like, well, you're injured. You know what I mean? So let's see. He got an assist. That's good for him. Got the assist for the first goal. He played okay. Did he look leggy, though? Did you feel like he was going to finish the game? It was pure tactical. So you think he would have finished the game otherwise? He looked fit enough to finish the game. He wasn't looking tired. He weren't limping around. Like, I'm trying to find out for myself. Not even just to try and put down Too Short. I need to find out for myself. We need to know what we're dealing with. Arsenal fans could give a fuck about England right now. I want my players back. Yeah, I want Declan Rice to have a rest. I need Saliba to have this op as soon as possible. That's where I'm at. So you're saying it was pure tactical. So he never looked tired. He weren't limping around. He was contributing to the game. If that's the case, fair play. Do you think he would have stayed on? That should be the question I ask you guys as well, because that will tell me whether he was good or bad. Subscribe to LFC Gate. Yes, please. To everyone that's got a channel, though, guys, even to Kwaja, guys, make sure you're subbing, innit? And if anyone gets a sub and you don't sub back, if that happens to you guys, just tell me and I'll block them from this community, innit? That's where I'm at with it. Because if I can follow everyone back, best believe you, man, can. Yeah? All right. Big up. Watch the game first, make your judgment. Cracking match. But you support England. How would you think that's cracking, bro? I would have thought you would have lost your hair. 2-0 up. Both teams went for it, played well. Watch the match, make your own judgment. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to watch the highlights. I'm not watching the whole match, so it probably still won't be a full judgment, to be fair. But lots of you are saying it was good, so I'm gonna have to take your word for it. But I'm just saying, from the scoreline, imagine that was Arsenal. We was 2-0 up, and then we was going life and death. I mean, not imagine, that was Arsenal last season. It was, and we didn't win the games. We'd end up drawing them. So it didn't sound like entertaining from what you guys are telling me. But fair play, everyone's saying it was good, so I'm not going to keep going against the grain. Sorry, I didn't even read this. Saka got the assist. Saka took Saka off second half when England got a red card. So I'm just going to ask you the same question, though. Was he leggy? Did he look like he was running up and down? Did he look like he was getting back to fitness? I don't know whether you guys think I'm trying to put down England. I'm trying to find out about Saka, what he's got in his legs. Did he look like he could play a 90 minutes is what I'm trying to say. Forget whether it was just pure tactical. Did he look leggy? Did he look tired? Was he running up and down? This is what I'm trying to get out of you guys. I didn't watch the match. I'm not trying to put him down. I'm trying to find out the extent of his fitness. So I hope you guys are understanding. They played with 10 men in that rarefied air and heat for over 30 minutes. Gutsy? Or was it just backs to the wall? I'm going to have to watch it. I will watch it. And then I'll reserve my judgment. Saka was okay. So he wasn't limping. He wasn't looking tired. He was contributing to the game. Yeah? That's what I need to know. I don't care about England. I'm thinking about Arsenal. I think I've made that very clear. I'm trying to say, like, I don't give a shit about England. I care about Arsenal. I want to know what's coming back. So Mexico did test Pickford. I knew that would happen anyway. I didn't watch the game, but we was all saying, listen, this is 50-50. Don't think it's easy you're going to get through. So I knew that there would be some, but then I don't know. Maybe I'll be disappointed after seeing the highlights because people are telling me that all they were doing was spamming crosses. So how did they test Pickford? Did they was there shots from outside the area? I don't know. Did anyone get a good header from a cross? Like, because if they were just spamming crosses, that would only suggest they tested him in a couple of ways, you know? Big up, though. A gaming channel for Vigilante. Yes, man. There you go. Right, I just had a bit of a wave of sickness, you know, like dizziness, actually. I think I need some water. Oh, wow. Where did that come from, guys? Oh, yeah, that was a bit crazy. Where did that little bit of dizziness just come from there? Ugh. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to take Hendo's advice because it just seems like that scoreline is mad. Penalties, red cards. It might have been like a drama-filled game, but if you guys are watching it from an England lens, I would have thought you would have been like fuming. But maybe, yeah, maybe it weren't like that. More like a soft penalty. No 3-1. Pickford played well and saved us a few times. So what were they having, like good headers in that if there was loads of crosses coming in? Or was there a couple of shots from outside the area? Was there any one-on-ones? You know, like gilt-edged chances. You remember like Odegaard yesterday? That was the gilt-edged chance. That was even bigger than Endrick's chance. You shot it straight at the keeper. Was there anything like that? Or was it just headers? And I don't know. I'm going to have to watch it. 3-1 to England before Mexico got a questionable pen. So you think it? So that's why you're saying England robbed? Is that why Kwaja was saying it? Because it was a questionable pen? Was it due to Kwanzaa? Was it due to him, or was it a separate incident? Because it could have just been like a cruising 3-1 and then just like I don't know, like just a collapse sort of thing. Or if you are saying it was a questionable pen, then maybe that's what gave them the impetus to go again. Mexico, like it gave them the battery in their back. Yeah, man. Sounds like it was a bit of a weird one. Big up to Kwaja. Appreciate that. It was soft, but that always a pen. They need to change that rule. Okay. Okay. 2-1, end of the first half. Wow. Okay. So that was very close at the end of the first half. Then England went out to 3-1, then 3-2. So, okay. So, all right. So maybe then England were cruising for a bit and then it kind of got squeaky bum time towards the end. Have I got it right with that? Okay. Okay. I'm going to have to watch the highlights like Hendon suggested. 2-0, then 2-1, then sending off. Okay. Then 3-1. Oh, wow. So England scored a goal with 10 men. Okay. So people have to explain it then. Okay. Then Mexico get pen on 75th to make it 3-2. Then 11 minutes. Just yeah. Bit of a backs to the wall one then. Okay. That sounds a bit better then. Because getting all these different messages, I'm hearing this, I'm hearing that. It sounds like it was a life and death game. But they were cruising 3-1 with 10 men. Wow. So maybe a bit of a capitulation, but people are saying that the penalty was contentious. So maybe that's what changed the game. Okay. Making a little bit more sense now. I hear that. Yep. I think I now understand what's going on. Yeah, fair play. In the second, Kwanzaa got sent off for the foul. Then Gordon won the penalty, which Kane scored. Right. So it wasn't, because I thought that the Kwanzaa red card was the Mexico penalty. You know what I mean? So yeah, appreciate that. I think I've got an idea how the game went now. Big up Viewz. No worries, man. Yeah, man. Always big up Viewz. They need to take into account the player not looking at the opponent. Okay, well that's the kind of things I'm not gonna know, because I didn't watch it. Wahaha's in the building. How you doing, man? AI really made 2 Fabrizios for the thumbnail. Yeah, kind of looks a bit like that, doesn't it? I said to clear up the faces, because every time I say don't change the thumbnail, just change the headlines and change the players in it. And it always seems to put like an extra something on. But it's funny, man. Like I said, let's take the cat away. Let's get your face up there again so that we can return the favor. You know what I mean? I seen you've been doing me and Shane, and I was saying to Shane, I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right that you can be doing AI pictures when we don't know what you look like and we can't get you back. I don't think that's fair. So you're gonna have to, yeah. You want to keep doing the AIs? You're gonna have to change it from a cat, yeah, so we can get you back. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. All right. On this saying, bro, the same here. Big up to you guys though. Wahaha, Fraley. Same here, bro. Maybe you're talking to me, maybe you're talking to Fraley or someone else. I don't know. After you make the coffee, just zap it in the microwave for 30 seconds so it's piping hot. Really? Microwaving coffee, yeah? Why would I not even think about it? When I'm telling you guys that Hendo's Mensa, I really mean it, innit? Like that would never even cross my mind. To put a cup of coffee, that probably work with tea or anything, and then just heat in the microwave. That's mad. But do any of you not get that though? Because my kettle ain't even that old. Like I'm talking not even 10 minutes. It's meant to be boiling from the kettle, and it's basically like lukewarm. It gets like unbearable. Amazing. Hendo knows his stuff, man. I'm telling you guys, man. I was watching with DJB, Jamboy, and Norms. Okay. Big up to Jamboy, man. I think that's a few. I ain't even been onto DJB's channel yet. That's what I'm trying to say. These men meant to be my brethren. Like, I don't know. I ain't even been on his channel yet. You know what I mean? Still ain't got Normski for Under the Lens. I'm like, all right. You know what I mean? Actions speak louder than words, guys. Yeah, if you guys are watching, let me know if you're pagans or not. You know, you know what I mean? We know that DJ's a top lion as it is. But what's going on? You know what I mean? Hey, big up to Jamboy and Norms. You know, I ain't even been on DJs yet. Imagine that. Big views and that. Crazy. Hendo, the game was played in Mexico, so not America's fault. Great point. FIFA match control delayed due to thunderstorms at the time. What you're talking about that, right? Well, you're saying that not America's fault. They're all based as North America, Hendo. If you want to get technical, mate. Do you know what I mean? Even Canada is North America. If you want to get technical, and there's delays all the time, and there was delays last night. So my point still stands, mate. Yeah. I know you're Mensa, a little bit OCD every now and again, but if you want to get technical, big man, it's all North America. Yeah. Even when I was in Cancun, they told me I'm not even in Mexico. You know what I mean? But yeah, all right, fair play. But still, my point is this: when you have weather in this World Cup, when there's been weather warnings, whether it's been anywhere, I mean, most of the time it's been happening in the US though, in actual America, right? But I was proven right. There was weather warnings and the game was delayed by an hour. Now I understand what you're trying to say, but I'm still not going to accept that because technically Mexico and Canada is North America. Do you know what I mean? And there was when I went to Mexico, bare delays. Yeah, my daughter's head got smashed open. Like they weren't even putting the bandage around her head. They're just asking about life. That's not, that don't even make sense. But bare delays, and my point stands because there was a delay by an hour. A big up to Shayna. I said if there was a delay, he's not gonna do it, and he didn't. I wouldn't have done it either. I'm gonna be deadly honest with you. So there's no way, because I wouldn't have known it would only have been an hour. I would have thought 2 hours minimum. Do you know what I mean? My kettle is dead, fam. Need a new one still. No, I get that. But does anyone like mine's maybe? I swear she got it like last Christmas. We got a new kettle last Christmas. One of those hot point ones, meant to be really good with the lime scale, right? We got that like Christmas, and we're in the 7th month now. We're in the 7th month, so 7 months old, maybe 8 months old if you want to stretch it out a bit. And after 5-10 minutes, my drink is cold. Big up to Hendo though. That is a very good. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I'm telling you, Hendo's Mensa still. He is. I don't know why I didn't think about that. If England played the RGs, I'll be supporting the ref. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Or if Messi scores, I just won't celebrate. I'll be slightly happy, but I just won't celebrate. I don't even know actually, man. If they played each other, send the racists home or send back my players. I don't know, man. Because like I've said to you guys, it's a bit of a catch-22. If all of our players come back early, I don't think Arteta's going to be giving them rests or anything like that. He might be giving them bleep tests, telling Saliba, no, you can't have your operation. I just don't know what to think anymore. You know what I mean? Maybe we need them to go all the way. But yeah, that's a great point, man. Big up the ref, whoever that is. Yeah, you're going to have supporters this time around, you know? Honest, mine died yesterday. I had to get a smeg. You remember that Smeghead? Where did they say that in? Was that Red the Wolf? That's nasty, isn't it? Big up, Smeg. Big up Wahaha. Separate incidents to Red. There you go. So now it's all kind of explained. It sounds like, all right, maybe it wasn't so life and death. But still, it sounds like there was a bit of a crumble towards the end. And maybe that was because the penalty was a bit contentious, right? It's a bit, do you know what I mean? A bit 50-50. That's crazy. Appreciate that though. Yes, I support England and not a top line though. Fair play. So that's what I'm trying to say. So when we watch Arsenal go through a game like that, life and death, none of us enjoy it. So I wouldn't have thought that would have been any different with England, but lots of you were saying it yourself, Hendo. I think even Sam said it. Loads of you are saying it. It was a good game. So I'm going to have to watch it to be a believer. Binksy, a bottom lion. Do you know what I mean? With the real ones, like. Big up to Binksy, man. Big up. Big up to Wahaha and Chronic, of course. Binks, I agree with your thoughts on Argentina, though. Don't want them to win, though, do with my Messi. Listen, I never even knew how bad Argentina was up until about a year ago. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And then it kind of even still skipped my mind. And because of this World Cup, because I've been seeing Japanese Twitter and Brazil Twitter, then that was crazy. And because you're now starting to see all of this stuff, innit? Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I'm hearing too much about Argentina. I've been seeing certain videos of like people just going to film Argentina about the culture, getting spat out on the streets. Like there's barely any black people there. I'm just like, wow, like it's that bad, isn't it? I didn't know it's that bad, but it is. But at the end of the day, Messi's the GOAT. I can't tell you just because them lot might be racist. Messi's the GOAT. Like, there's no arguing with that. With me personally, do you know what I'm trying to say? But yeah. Big up to the First Lady. Separate Kane gave them the penalty. Wow. Did you see Declan Rice? I heard that Declan Rice, I haven't seen it because I didn't watch the game, but I heard he got a yellow card like ASAP. Like Rocky. ASAP like Rocky. Like within the first 5 minutes. So when I heard that, I was like, oh, England got a red card. Was it Declan Rice? No, it was Kwanzaa, which I found out today. That's crazy though. It kind of sounds like it was life and death, but like I said, because you lot keep telling me it weren't, there must have been a lot going on, so I'll definitely give it a watch. Big up Wahaha. Hey, Binks. Latest views. Off to the gym. Listen, Have a great one, Hendo, man. Always love to you, my bro. Be safe, man. You know what I mean? And be easy on them machines. See you later. Work meeting beckons. Jeez. I mean, we had 20 odd. We got like 16 now. So everyone's out 15. Have a great day, man. Have a great day. I'm being too negative, Viewz. Well, leave if you don't like it, mate. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I'm being too negative. I think I'm being honest. People don't like to hear the stuff about their own team. Fair play. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I've been negative. How can I? I didn't watch the game. From what I'm hearing, it didn't sound like it was a great game. It sounded like it was life and death. You lot are telling me it weren't. So I'm saying it weren't. Maybe you're being a bit OCD, Hendo. You know what I mean? Caught you out there with the American thing, didn't I? Eh? Probably why Prom don't come around here no more. People are getting fed up, but I'm getting fed up as well. I am fed up of OCD, you know, fed up of people trying to, you know, say little things here and there when it's not really, do you know what I mean? I do get fed up as well. I do. Fair play, Hendo, man. I hope you have a great day, my bro. I don't think he would have lasted the 90 minutes, in my opinion. That's what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm trying to get at. Why am I getting at that? Because it's the same thing for Kane. It's the same, sorry, for not for Kane, for Rice. It's the same thing for any Arsenal players that are harboring injuries. If you're harboring injuries, I don't want to see you play. If you're saying that you're getting back to fitness, then I'd like to see that. So, you know, I want to see Saka running around. I want to see him influencing the game. Did he look leggy? Did he look like he's getting back to some sort of Saka that we might know? Do you know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, just going back to what Hendo said, it's the same for everyone. If that's how you feel, just leave. Yeah? All right. Saka was sprinting up and down, got caught a few times, only his shin though was hobbling after that. Okay, so you think he was hobbling because of the clip that he got, weren't hobbling just because it's Saka. That's what I'm trying to find out. Fair play. Yeah, Viewz, you need an expensive kettle. It seemed like that. But the one we bought weren't cheap. It's not like it's some dead thing from Argos. We got it because it's meant to be dealing with the lime scale. So we got it specifically for that. But yet still after like 5-10 minutes, my drink is like stone cold. Crazy works. Unreal game. Best I've seen England play, says James Smitty. Okay. Okay. Lots of people are saying that. Like I said, guys, the example that I've used is this, right? When we all watch Arsenal, and we have a result like that, like 2-0 up, then it's not, you know what I mean? Like, is everyone saying how great of a game it was? And bearing in mind, I don't support England. Like, I want my players to come home. If anything, I wanted you, man, to go out. How about that? So, man, saying I'm being too negative. Am I supposed to be happy about England winning? I don't really get that. Like I tried to say, I'm explaining that I'm trying. Stop telling me other stuff. I'm trying to find out about Saka's fitness. People's acting like I'm just cussing him. And even if I was, so what? He's not the player that he was. And this is what I'm trying to find out. So I'll just say it again. You don't like what I'm doing here? Don't come here, innit? Bring on Norway. Football's coming home. We will see. Just go old school and boil your water in a saucepan over the hob if your kettle is crap. The kettle ain't crap. What I'm saying is it's not keeping the, well, it might be, but it's not keeping the drink warm. It's not old. It's not cheap. It's not bare expensive, but it's not cheap. Like how long, like, I swear it takes about like 5-10 minutes to boil like hot water on in the saucepan on the hob. That's crazy. It might have to be old school like that though. It might have to be old school like that. You know what I mean? See what this guy is saying today. Probably something rude. Spain versus Mannequin. Look, our moon's on sport. It's so funny that you keep saying that, bro, but you won't lift up your top. You know what I mean? I'll do it right now. I'll give you the link right now. We can have a lift up right now. I guarantee you've got bigger moves than me. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. The only thing you probably ain't got is one little short and curly coming out of it. But I guarantee that if I'm wearing an A cup, you're wearing the B cup. Do you know what I mean? I can't believe Bubs is coming in every day chatting was about Viewz. I can't believe it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I only ever try to be nice to this guy. Could you imagine? Moves on sport. I bet yours are bigger than mine, my bro. I bet they're bigger than mine. My kettle is Russell Hobbs. They've been around for centuries. Is it an expensive one? Is Russell Hobbs expensive? I don't know. I don't know. Or when was Fraley or someone said I need to get an expensive kettle, what would that look like? What's a cheap kettle nowadays? £20, £30? Is that a cheap kettle? I don't know. What's an expensive one? £100? More than that? Definitely feeling like an uncle, bruv. Like I should know. You know what I mean? Saka definitely needs a rest. Says honest Arsenal. All I'm saying is, look, yeah, like he weren't fit enough to start the games. Was that his first game that he started? He's not been fit enough to finish the games. People are saying he only went off because of the red card. I'm like, cool. So did it look like he was going to stay on for the full 90? Did he look leggy? Did he look like he was carrying anything? Because this is what I'm worried about. I don't care about England. I want the players back at Arsenal in a good way. You know what I mean? Yeah, sub to Shane if you want to get bullied and abused. You know what I mean? You can sub to him if you want. Geez, I just got up. That was kind of mad. Big up to Rob. Big up to Rob. So hold on. What's that reminding me of? Yeah, I got a few bits to do today, man. Under the lenses. I think there might be one tomorrow as long as everything goes smoothly. So watch out for that. Watch out for the notifications. Binksy doesn't want my nation Argentina to win. That hurt. Look, full of racists. Now maybe I'm starting to get it now, Shane. You know what I mean? I try to be nice to this guy all the time. You should see how he talks to me on WhatsApp. Every time he comes into my chat, he's got something rude to say. He's called me a gal. He's called me a tramp. Like it's actually getting mad now. It's actually getting mad. I'm starting to realize why. Shane's nation of Argentina. Is it a color thing? I don't know. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You shouldn't be coming in there so proud to say that, my guy. Huh? I got to start looking at Shane a bit differently now. I don't, maybe it's making sense. It's making sense now, innit? The Argentine flag. You know what I mean? Now don't big him up. Don't big him up. He's coming in there being rude. And he's supporting these bigots. You know? Don't big him up. Don't big him up. Should have been a red card penalty on Rice studs to the face. Now, from the quick little bit I read about the article this morning, because I checked the result 3-2, fuck's sake. Red card, Rice yellow card. That's what I saw. That's what I saw. Was it in like the first 5 minutes? But you're saying it should have been a red card. Studs to the face. I didn't see it. But it sounds wild. It might not be as bad as that. It might not. Was it like stamp on the face or was it high foot? Big up to Khalid, man. No one wants racist Argentina to be, except Shane. No, but he's got money on it, innit? He's got money on it. Like I said, they are cunts, but Messi is the GOAT. I need to watch. So do I. It sounds like I need to watch the highlights. You know what I mean? Should have. Oh, the legend himself should have. Huh? Don't even know if that makes sense. Big up to LFC Gamer. Henderson also broke his arm in the celebrations. Was he playing? Did Henderson start? Big up Ridge. Did Henderson start? I don't even think Henderson should have been there, in my humble opinion. But listen, man, you know, yeah, Henderson did a Stephen Morrow. Wow. Broke your arm in the celebration. It's like when I was watching, me and Shane was watching Brazil and Norway yesterday, and then Odegaard was trying to do like limbs to the crowd. And after he done that, he shook out his arm like it hurt. I saw on my daughter's life. I said, these man are, yeah, these man are next level, bro. I find it crazy Henderson is still playing international level. Big facts. Why is John Stones there? Why was Saka there? Why did you bring Reece James? Why was Livramento in contention? Like all of these guys, I made that a matchsticks. That's nasty work, innit? Khalid, vlogs, you're right. Big up. Tyson's in the building, man. Said, big up. Yes, my kettle the same. I do what Hendo said. Oh, what with the saucepan? Yeah, fair play. Fair play. Fair play. And just going back to that as well, if I piss anyone off, it's whatever. You man piss me off a lot of the time as well. Yeah, I just don't say it as much. You know what I'm trying to say? But it is what it is. Don't have to stay, man. No one's a hostage here. You know what I mean? I don't know what people think. Did you think I was going to come on here and start waxing lyrical about England? I didn't watch the game. I don't give a shit about England. I want my players back. Like, I've made that so clear. on so many streams. Just like we keep saying no spoilers, and people keep doing that. I could have kicked people out yesterday, you know. That's what I'm trying to say. So we can all piss each other off. You know what I mean? We can all do that. Some of the OCD stuff that comes in the chat, it's like, really? I tell you, man, sometimes I'm not even saying Hendo, but that's just sparked off a little something, innit? Sometimes I get so much complaints from people that never support the channel. How about you do something to support, man? Always complaining. The internet this, the that this, you ain't done this, you ain't done that. You don't even support the channel. How about you stop moaning and complaining? You know what I mean? I don't know what people expect. Was I supposed to be positive about England? I didn't watch the game. I don't support England. What am I going to be positive about? I don't know. Like I said, but like I say all the time, even with Arsenal fans, you've got AFTV, you've got all those gimps that say that they're broadcasters. There's so many places to be. So if you want validation, you're not always going to get it here. More time, you're probably not going to get it here. So just don't even come. How many times have I said it's this? There's an R in the middle, or stop putting in news before I do the canon headlines. How many times have I said that? How many times have we said no spoilers? But what happens every single day, guys? So I could be getting mad at everyone. I really could. And sometimes I do. But it could be a whole lot worse. So, yeah, give and take, everyone, innit? Big up to Tyson. There's his link. You know what I mean? That's just kind of rubbed me up the wrong way a little bit, bro. We don't have to agree on everything. I don't agree with a few things that Shane said recently. What? I don't. It's not going to change my mind either. We're just going to have to disagree on this one. Man saying I'm being too negative. What am I supposed to be positive? Like, I don't care about England. I want my players back. What am I supposed to be positive about? And let's have it right. Bare times when Arsenal play these games, where's the positivity there? Bare man's in the chat saying how bad we played. Life and death. Even Hendo, I've seen him do it. You know what I mean? But that's what happens sometimes, guys. I say this to Shane all the time, like familiarity breeds contempt sometimes. Because like I said, I've just given you a few different things that come up near enough every day on my channel. People are still ignoring me, not listening to what I'm saying. So I could be upset with bare people every day. Then people might get a bit upset with me and then disappear for a few days and whatever. Like, cool. Be pissed off with me. I don't care. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because I get pissed off with you, man, a lot of the time. For the reasons that I say, no spoilers in the chat. There were spoilers in there yesterday. Don't put news in before I got to the kind of headline. News is always coming in. So I could be going on about that every day, couldn't I? Madness, man. Big up to Tyson. Big up, big up, big up. Day off today, bro. It feels like an off day today. That's what it feels like. It feels like an off day today. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Let's not do this, bro. You know what I mean? You guys can do that backstage. Are you talking about me and Hendo? Are you talking about someone in the chat? Hendo wasn't rude. He left. I don't think I was too rude either. But just thinking about what he's saying, I'm like, wow, really? All right. What did you expect today from Viewz? If people watch me every day, you should know what I'm like, innit? I don't support England, so what am I going to be positive about? All I care about is my players. So I'm trying to find out whether Declan Rice was running to the ground. I'm trying to find out if Saka actually looked fit to stay on or what. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like I said, Rob, let me know who you're talking about. Let me know who you're talking about. Go down. I'm missing so many of these. Why don't you support England? I don't have English blood in me. I got Irish blood. I got Italian blood. I got Caribbean blood, Jamaican and Antiguan. I don't have English blood. I live in this country. I was born here. That wasn't my choice. And I think they're shit. And I've been alive 42 years and they don't win nothing. I'd rather support something that I can get behind. And I follow my dad because my dad used to follow Ireland way more than Italy. So that's what we do. That's all it is. £100, yeah, that's expensive. Smeg. Is that expensive for a kettle? Fair play. Fair play. It was England's best performance in quite some time, probably best since Sven, RIP. Is Sven dead now? Why didn't I hear that? RIP to Mr. Ericsson. England's best performance since then, yeah. So that's why people's getting upset with me. It didn't, like I said, it don't sound like that at all, innit? Best performance, you're having a man sent off, you were 2-0 up. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't sound like that. But again, I'm gonna have to watch the highlights. There's Rob's link. Big him up. Make sure that you guys are clicking on it. 60 quid is a cheap kettle nowadays. So £100 is an expensive one then. I would have thought it might be more than that. 160, there you go. Shat itself. £160 for a kettle. I say, you know, inflation is madness, bro. Inflation has gone mad. England was unbelievable yesterday. All right, I'm gonna have to see for myself. Big up to James. Tyson, fair play, bro. Well deserved. Hospital trip for me today, buddy. Infusion day. There you go. Hope it all goes well. Day off today. Yeah, well deserved. Big up to Tyson. Troubleshooters back in the building. Big up Viewz. Hope you're well. James is saying Bellingham was unreal. But it's on Amazon, but the old one in a box and say wrong item arrived. Free kettle. Oh, buy it on Amazon. Right. Is that what people do all the time? I don't really use Amazon. My missus always that she's just spending all the time like a dickhead. I say like probably soon not going to be my missus, the absolute pagan. But do you know what I'm trying to say? Just every time it's delivery, it's a new Amazon box or it's a new, you know what I mean? We ain't even got a big place as it is, just cluttered up. Free kettle. I've never done that, you know, on Amazon. Does it work? Is it like regular? Do people do it all the time? Hope it goes smooth, bro. Yes, man. Good luck for your hospital trip. My favorite England game was us thrashing Germany 5-1 in 2001. Michael Owen hat trick, a beauty from Stephen G, and Emil Heskey. Do you remember Emil Heskey, man? Not like full of skill, but definitely like a dangerous player, man. Strong. Buy and put. Faking fingers. Buy and put. England versus Germany was a friendly, no? Was it? I think I remember the result 5-1 because you don't really get that often, do you? I can't remember if it was a friendly or not. Man said, huh? Great show. Well, not everyone thinks that today, bro, but it's all good. If you're born in England, support your country. Don't be a fraud and want another country to win. That's funny, that, James. I've lived in this country my whole life. Do you think white people look at me as English, bro? I've had racism, bro. Why would I support England? White people don't see me as half white. Not even black people see me as full black either. I don't really, you know, what am I, second generation? My mum was born here, but her mum wasn't. I don't have English blood. I don't really see that as a fraud at all. I'm not trying to claim England. I'm not trying to claim English. Listen, I'd move out of here in a heartbeat if I could. If I wasn't a tramp, like Shane said, I'd love to move out. I just plant. Oh, nice. But obviously you're not doing it no more. Maybe you can just make a little bit of peas off it though. Like not obviously like selling individual things because that's how it gets bait. But you know, like grow a couple of plants and just sell them like as the finished article. Or sell them just before they have to be repotted, and then someone can repot it in their little environment and see how it goes. That's good though, man. I hope it goes well for you. Yeah, the Odegaard thing was hilarious. I mean, good to be honest. I hate that arm waving crack. Did you see it? Because I was saying it to Shane. I don't know if you see it. Like all jokes aside, he was trying to do the arm pump and then he shook his arm out. I said, this guy is honestly, he's made a plasticine. Like honestly, like so crazy. I hope someone else saw that though, because that was funny. Buy a new kettle on Amazon, put the old one in the box, ring customer service, say this is not the right item and send back. Wow, thanks, Jeff. Mr. Bezos, yeah? Does it work? It sounds like it might, because that sounds like you've got it down pat. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He said I went to John Lewis, yeah, probably the worst place to go for a kettle. Be expensive. Low fat, mo fat? Hey, big up. Low fat, mo fat. Grealish staying at City. Maresca wants him to stay part of the squad pre-season Asian tour. Really? I thought he'd already done a permanent to Everton, though. That's crazy. Where did you hear that? Do you know what? Over an hour and a half, and we ain't even done the headlines. I'm just going to do it now. Fuck it. People leave. They've been leaving anyway. They're leaving anyway. So I was looking for the results, wasn't I? So this is what we got tomorrow. Early hours, 1 a.m. USA, Belgium. Doubt I'm going to be up for that. I think Argentina, Egypt's over on Shane's channel. So watch out for that. That's tomorrow, of course. Today, Iberian Derby. I don't have no faith for this game. I really just hope I'm proven wrong. It needs to be a good game, man, because both of these teams are flatter to deceive in this World Cup. Honestly, I've not enjoyed watching either of them. So please, man, please let this be a good game and send that mannequin home today. Do you know what I mean? But that's today's game. One game, 8 o'clock, and then, of course, 1 a.m. tomorrow is USA versus Belgium. Let's try and get into some news. Let's see what's going on. England's best World Cup win on foreign soil. Jesus Christ. I'm going to have to watch it because this seems a bit like over the top, to be honest with you. How good of a performance it could be if it was 3-2. I don't get it. Because when Arsenal play like that, we was 2-0 up and then we're having a life and death game. Who says it was our greatest game? I need to see it, though. I think I need to see it. I need to see it. Ronaldo, this World Cup will be my last. This game should be your last. You know what I mean? Hate the guy. Tonali out, but Bruno to stay inside Newcastle's transfer plans. Of course he's going to stay. Bro, well, do you know what I'm saying? Of course, right? Anything is possible. Anything's possible, right? But I don't even know how serious Arsenal were about Bruno Guimaraes because we wanted Tonali. That's what we wanted to do. When we found out he was going to cost too much money, we pivoted, acting like we're broke again, embarrassing, find some shame. You've gone to Guimaraes, but because we're still there, far-arsing about with the type of money that we've offered, they've turned it down. They've just sold Gordon and Tonali. And people think that there's a chance that they're going to sell Guimaraes in the same window. I mean, it could happen. It could happen. And if it does happen, it's a big, big sign to say that Newcastle are done. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they could get relegated in the next couple of seasons. Like, I'm being that serious. Do you know what I mean? That's crazy, crazy work for me today. Across the red line, UEFA hits out at FIFA call to allow, well, FIFA is the world organization. I told you about the Sepp Blatter Donny as well. When anyone, these guys are corrupt. They always have been. You know what I mean? Never liked FIFA, any of those bodies. Spurs smashed the transfer record again to sign Tonali. I think so now they've actually announced it. So I don't know what was going on behind the scenes, but Fabrizio was saying it's all done. He's had his medicals, so here we go. Everything's signed. But he ain't in control as of when Tottenham announced it. So when Tottenham announced it. So I'm now seeing it on Sky. Like it's done. It's done. He's a Spurs player. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Spurs get Tonali. We should have got him. I don't care if he weren't even in your plans originally. Why weren't he? Do you know what I mean? Like that's why I feel like where's the plan going into this transfer window? Anyway, Forest confirmed Glasner's appointment. We know this. He's going to get 13 million a year, which is an amazing salary. However, are you even going to be there for a year? We just don't know with Marinakis. So I just need Forest to back him because you got one. As much as I've been saying I want a real bad man, if we couldn't get any of those, I'd be very happy with Glasner. I'm not even going to lie. I've got ratings for Glasner and I hope he gets a chance to do his thing. Jude's attitude can never be questioned. Jesus Christ. Kwanzaa red card and penalty against Kane. Not good enough. Tuchel fumes at ref. World Cup latest Neymar retired. I mean, he was already retired. He looked like a fat bum. Like he looked like he could have lost some weight. Vote on Tonali's club record move. As he says there was only one club for him. I mean, lies. I don't believe that. But at the same time, like you've gone there because De Zerbi's from Brescia. I can't tell you how gay I think that is. But there you go. Henderson suffers really bad injury, broken arm. That should be the end of his World Cup, to be fair. I don't even think he should have been there to begin with. Big up to Norway, though. I'll try and find the paper talk because I don't really care that much about the stories of the World Cup. Edison set for full medical after Brazil exit. So that's what they were waiting for. It's not like they were waiting for that to get the business done. They were waiting for the medical. However, I don't know why when people are having medicals in the US, Do you know what I'm trying to say? What happened there? I don't know. It's kind of giving me like maybe they done a medical but didn't believe it, or maybe Edison had a one or two little one and like, well, we need to do it for ourselves. I don't know if there's any Sam, if you're still in the building, because medicals have been taking place in the States. Elliot Anderson, like it has been happening. So that's a bit weird for me. It is, I can't lie. Transfer center, Guimaraes, Chouameni, and Santos. Andrey Santos, he has appeared as a target for United. The Dolmio puppet obviously said he's always been on their list, but wasn't kind of one, first or second. But now they might be talking to Andrey Santos. They pondered the move, the Chelsea player. And if there is any Chelsea guys in the house, how would you feel about that if Santos went to United? Newcastle signed Toure. This is on my thumbnail as well. I won't go into all of it. We'll just get a couple of details. So they've completed their second first team signing. Second, we ain't even had one, and I don't count Hincapi. Find some shame. Do you know what I mean? With the arrival of Bazumana Toure. Never seen this guy play. Magpies understood to have paid 42 million for the winger who represented Ivory Coast. So maybe I have seen him play, just didn't know who it was. Has he played well? 40 million euros tomorrow. Like, you know that I'm in on that. You know what I mean? There'll be signs. Like, it won't be everyday Viewz is going live. You know? From Bundesliga club Hoffenheim. That's what I'm trying to say. When you're in Germany, even if you whack it up in Germany, people don't usually stay there. They end up moving on. You know? I'd rather play Germany than France. Anyway, there you go. Bazumana Toure. Maybe I'm going to have to start looking at some Ivory Coast highlights, man. I'm very excited to join Newcastle. I can't wait to meet my teammates, the supporters, everybody at the club. I'm also very excited to play at St. James's for the first time. Now, coming from Germany, yeah, and then going to Newcastle, it's not too much of a bad move. Obviously, he's going to have Voltamade there. I know they're not the same nation, but might be able to speak language, or I don't know. But not too bad. I don't know too much about this Toure guy though, so I can't say whether it's a good or bad move. You man will have to tell me in the comments. But 42 million, have they overpaid, or do you think that's about right? Let me know in the comments. I will get to this paper talk. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else to go on to. Then I'll have a quick look on X, and then I'll get back to you guys and see what you're saying. Let me just quickly go into this transfer center. It's probably going to be the same things in the paper, to be fair. Now they've made the announcement. It's funny that because Fabrizio was just talking about it last night. 100 million deal. He's expected to earn more than 275. Keen to work under De Zerbi because he's from Italy. Maresca's from Italy as well. Do you know what I mean? Just yay. And you would have been in the Champions League. But I don't know. Maybe they couldn't guarantee him playing time. That's a big thing at Arsenal as well. Why would players want to come and sit on the bench? Do you know what I mean? So maybe that's the reason as well. Regardless, they've did it. Newcastle are just getting bare money in. Like, you need to start getting some players, and players that are really going to do something for your side. Amarim, AC Milan challenge bigger than United. I mean, how on earth do you work that out? Maybe because of the money, but United's been moving like they're broke as well. Madness. He's already trying to make excuses at Amarim. That's find some shame. Don't care about Millwall. Chouameni and Scott high on Man United's midfielder list, so they're not even really getting mentioned with us again. Maybe because Bournemouth won 100 million for Scott as well. Who's Mr. Glass? Chouameni and Scott high on the list. The clubs are assessing their next options after seeing Fernandes join Tottenham, and have a list that also includes Felix, Namicha, Ayoub Bouadi, and Sander Berge. They're, like I said, for Man United, they're moving like Arsenal right now. They're putting all these names on their so-called lists, but they don't end up with any of them. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Or they end up with the rubbish ones. Let's go straight into the paper then. It's probably going to be the same stories, and then we'll check Fabrizio. Edison's move to Old Trafford has been held up because United want him to have 2 medicals. I told you, because they can have medicals in the States. So why do they want him to have 2 medicals? Does he have an injury? Does he have an injury record? You know, Not sure why they want that to happen. Jurgen Klopp will be the German manager, and he'll seek to appoint ex-Liverpool assistant Pep Linders. They're saying if he takes over, it's a here we go. Fabrizio confirmed that last night. Cristiano admitted this will be his last World Cup. Good. It should be your last game today, innit? Come on, Spain. You know what I mean? United are weighing up a move for Chelsea's Andrey Santos after missing out on a couple of their bigger targets. Ederson's move has been held up. We told you that Newcastle have identified Germany and Stuttgart midfielder Angelo Stiller, 25, as the ideal candidate to strengthen their midfield. Wow. So maybe there is a chance that Bruno comes out. Maybe he's I'm fed up of this shit. But that would be really, if Newcastle do that, I'm what it is, I'm trying to give Newcastle a bit of respect here. I'm trying to act like they're not a selling club, even though Liverpool and other clubs just been taking the piss out of them. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Just give me 1 minute. I need to blow my nose. Sorry about that. I did say that I'm getting bloody, I'm starting to get sick, you know what I mean? You're not going to want to see that. But yeah, I feel like Newcastle, they're getting kind of cut out a little bit. If they sell Gordon, Tonali and Guimaraes in one window and I supported Newcastle, I'd be looking to riot. I don't know about you, man. Yeah, if it was your club, we have a section like that in Pitch Politics. Pitch Politics should be coming on July the 12th, as long as everything's kosher and I ain't got no money issues. And that will be one of the segments. If it was your club, how would you react? How would you react if it was your club? If you supported Newcastle, you know you should have gone mad last year buying players in. You've been getting cucked, losing your best players. And then this year, you sell Gordon, Tonali and Guimaraes. Honestly, think about that, guys. I'm going to get back to the comments after, but think about it and let me know. If that was your club, what would you do, bro? You telling me you're going to be cool and happy and calm? You know, this is my point. Jurgen Klopp is going to be, it's a here we go. He's going to be the new German manager. Linders, we gave you that already. Belgium are threatened to sue FIFA after Balogun was sensationally cleared to play against them. Shane was saying that every red card gets reviewed afterwards. So if they thought it was a bad decision, then how the hell are you going to sue them? If these are the new rules, like, yeah, you can get a red card and you will have a game ban. But if we see something that if we feel that we've made a mistake and we take it back, that's what we're going to do. I don't know. How on earth would you sue them for that? Ronaldo confirming last World Cup. Again, I don't care. Under fire, Australia coach Tony Popovich has received the backing of the FA after his side was dumped out the World Cup by Egypt. Yeah, but they never done badly, though. Do you know what I mean? I don't think they've done badly. Again, we're going into SPL stuff. Don't care. Bologna are interested in signing Rangers duo. Again, don't care. And that's the end of the news. It's been a very, very slow window so far. It's because of the World Cup. But like I said, people can have medicals. People can get things done. I think it's basically because a lot of teams spent money last year and they're trying to act like they can't spend money this year. Maybe it's the actual truth. Maybe they can't spend money this year. It just seems a bit unprepared for me. For people that get paid hundreds of thousands, they're literally millionaires from their job, and none of you can make a plan. None of you guys are prepared. Anyway, let's get X up. I'm sure you're going to like the first thing, talking to Balogun. Look at this. So I don't know what's going on there, guys. Man said I'm crying.
The trump card. I win. What? That's not how.
Yeah, we'll start that again. Man said I'm crying. Man's got the trump card. And that's what I'm trying to say. Politics, man. Whether you like it or not, it's involved in football. It shouldn't be, but it is.
You get a red card. Nah, bro, I have the trump card. I win. What? That's not how it works. You get a...
See, AI is dangerous now, bruv. AI is dangerous, bruv. AI is dangerous. So if me and Shane ever do the lift up challenge and he looks like he hasn't got moves, it's definitely AI. 100%. 100%. You know what I mean? Hold on. Their volume. Is that America? It looks a bit too small to be American. It looks a bit too small to be America, innit? That McDonald's there. Yeah, hold some of that. Like, that's funny. Let me see if there's anything else like that. Big up to Storm, man. My brother. Look, he's even putting the bullies posts out. Big love to you, Storm, man. Yeah, big love. Love that. Big up to Storm, sharing Shane's thing. What, the Mexico guy gonna get mad? I know he's gonna hit something. Do you know what? I'm really liking, and you know what? The Island kit's got it as well. It looks way better on the Mexico kit. The closer you get, it's like it's got the ingrained pattern. The Mexico kit is tough still, I can't lie. It's very similar to Islands in my humble opinion. Video of David Bentley and angry Mexicans is brilliant. What's going on here? He's saying wanker. David Bentley don't want to go down there, mate. Yeah. Oh shit! I never even knew that was the case. Big up. England trying to get out.
खत्म गया भाई बचाओ बचाओ जल्दी बचाओ बचाओ रुक जा रुक अरे कुछ ना रुक जल्दी बचाओ मजाक कर रहे
That's funny. Sorry, I've gone left. I don't even know what we're doing over here. We're supposed to be on the Dolmio puppet. And why does this thing keep coming up? Get out of here, Polly Market, bro. Don't listen to that shit, bro. Ornstein or Fabrizio. Sammy McBellend is down there purely because you work for BBC, but I don't even trust him half the time. Let's go to the puppet. And even he can get it wrong as well. He's even admitted it. Jurgen Klopp, it's a here we go. This was the information I was hearing last night or early hours of the morning. He is going to be the Germany coach. And Kang In Lee to Atletico Madrid. I mean, is he a winger? Is he a winger? Big up to Atletico. Here we go. Do you know what I'm trying to say? People are doing shit. We're clean into July, bruv. Like, I'm so sick of the excuses I hear from my fan base. It's just annoying, man. Serie A side Frosinone, if I said that right, agree a deal to sign 20-year-old. Who cares? The path remains clear. Well, he's there. He's done. He's done. He said, here we go. Big up to Atletico. Paris Saint-Germain are leading the race to sign, ahead of 2 Premier League clubs for Magnus Alikuchi, if that's how you say his name. French talent expected to be among next stars to move this summer. That's what happens. Even Gilberto Mora, the 17-year-old that plays for Mexico, right? Now, I woke up today. Obviously, I saw the result. And then I saw another article saying they think he's going to be moving to Europe soon. Of course, that's what you do. I bet he ain't going to move to France. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So when I'm talking about Yandy Amandi and that, it's unambitious for me. It really is. Kang In Lee, that seems to be the big news today. So here we go. Jesus Christ. And there you go, man. He did say it was going to happen. It has happened. Sky's announced it. He is a Spurs player. And it absolutely stinks. Absolutely stinks. All documents signed. Jeremy Munga undergoes his medical. Hold that, Arsenal. Edison now set for second medical in UK. I mean, why? Was he Mr. Glass? Did he have any injury concerns? Not sure. Lille agreed deal to sign right back Lon Sudanovic from Serviette in Switzerland. Can't even say his name. Ancelotti decided to give the penalty to Bruno. Oh, the coach chooses who will take the penalty kick beforehand. He chose Bruno. I was never selfish. I never wanted to be top scorer of the competition. Big up to Vinicius, man. I got to big him up for that. Yes, he looks like the Black Cooper Trooper. Yes, he's so ugly like the Black, Blanca, but he's a hell of a footballer. And when I hear things like that, it gives me a little bit more ratings for them. But even if he did feel selfish, Ancelotti chooses to kick her. I like that. Just takes any of the stress away. Do you know what I mean? And then Ancelotti can hold all of the smoke that Bruno missed it. Vinicius, we can only congratulate Haaland and Norway. Now, Haaland, I mean, he's so shit. He's not shit. Don't do nothing, but that's what he's the best goal scorer on the planet. You know what I mean? He is. I just don't like that he don't play for me. Ugly git, you know what I mean? Ugly git, but best goal scorer on the planet. I will not speak about the referee because I want to play the next match. There you go. There you go. The referees, as of late, have been shit, and so has the VAR. People were getting onto VAR before me and Shane because we were so happy with the referees, but now it's all just turned into a circus. I got to be honest. Rafa Leao still expected to leave AC Milan. No one wants this guy. If he comes to Arsenal, I'm gonna get mad in it. I'm gonna get so mad. Leao and club agree on exit as best solution. Saudi Pro League clubs have started approaches. He's waiting for European clubs, but Saudi are option 2. Yeah, because if he can't get a good club, he's gonna go and get a good wage. But yeah, you're going to disappear in Saudi Arabia, bruv. Ask Ivan Toney, bruv. You know what I mean? Again, Kang In Lee, we know all of that's done. All documents between Spurs and this pagan have been signed. Message to the fans, I don't care. Swap shirts with Mora. Just talking about Mora, man. Obviously, I didn't see the game, but he's 17, man. He's a good talent still. Definitely be coming to Europe. It'd be interesting to see where he got. Bellingham gets the man of the match. But he got a brace, though, no? 4 goals, 1 assist. Did he not get a brace in the England game? Was I reading that wrong? You know what I mean? So he's a good player. He's just not what everyone thinks he is. I still feel like the same, like he's a bit overrated. But of course, he's not a shit player. Like, otherwise, you don't get to the position you're at. Saying that, though, Odegaard plays football. So let me not talk too much in it. Let me not. Excuse me. Ballon d'Or. Supercomputers are trying to guess. Kane after the game. No, don't care. Memo Ocha retires from pro football. Legend. Up next, England, Norway. Who's going to the next round? I'm just going to say Norway. Just to piss off you England guys in the chat. It's mad, man. And Jimenez, I swear he's not even going back to Fulham. Like, he's going to Wolves, for fuck's sake. You're not even playing Premier League football when you go back. He's been amazing for Mexico, though. Big up to Jimenez, man, every time. 6 goals. Big up to Harry Kane. He's the only world-class player England have got. And if he don't play well, England tend not to play well. Yeah, Casemiro, you should be crying because how you, man, went out to that Norway side. They went out of a whimper. And there was never any Jogger Benito at any point in this tournament. They were playing like a system-based side. Playing counter-attack. It's disgusting, really. They should never have gone out. But there you go. They're not what they was. They're not what they was. Harry Kane hits the Bellingham celebration. Quinones, man, I swear he plays in the Saudi league as well. Fucking it up, bro. But did anyone hear about him fucking it up over there before he came to the World Cup? Now, if you're someone that peruses that league, or you're a football purist and you just you know, just take in whatever information's going around, fair play. But most people are saying, who? Do you know what I mean? Well, he plays in Saudi. Why ain't he coming to the carpet? How old is he even? Backup striker, bruv. Or he might even be the main striker. Because I keep the same energy. If someone was to come in like this guy, even though he's probably not a bigger name as Gyökeres, if he was to come in and play better than Gyökeres, guess what? Do you know what I'm trying to say? You know the rest, bro. I ain't a flip-flop. Oh, look at that. Big up, man. So this must have been before he was pissed off with me. Big up to Hendo, bruv. Big him up. Big up to Jamboy as well. Everyone sharing the thing. Sorry, guys. I don't even know why I clicked that. Other than, I don't think we're getting too much actual transfer stuff though, innit? Other than the stuff that's already been done. You know, Monga having his medical, Edison having his medical. Tonali's obviously done all of his paperwork, but now they're starting to announce it. Kang In Lee. That's a decent move for Atletico. Other than that, it's youngsters, people that we don't care about, people that, do you know what I mean? We don't even know. Leao, again, someone that's just stealing a living. I don't understand why professional footballers, do they know how many people would love to be in their position and they don't take it seriously? That's what it feels like for me. Honestly, bro. Even like last year, I would have taken Leao, but not now. And that's what, like Shane says, gashing at the, frothing at the gash because you've done nothing all window and now we're going to accept anyone just to get someone in. Just like back when we got Sterling, that's when I would have taken Pedro Neto. I don't know if I want him now. Do you know what I mean? All documents signed. Let me just try and get to that same post I was at just to see if there's anything else. and then we will give up the ghost. There we are. Jude Bellingham. Jesus Christ. Quinones. I don't even know how to say his name. 5 goal contributions in 5 games. No, he was good. He was good. But now they're out, man. Crazy work, innit? 2 goals in 99 seconds for Bellingham. So it was a brace. That's crazy. Were they bangers? Were they worldies? Vinny Jr., Erling, beautiful to see. Yeah, man. Look, that's like Jaidon and Viewz. You know what I'm saying? Jaidon and Viewz. Nasty work. What an ugly git, bro. Vitor the Carpathian. If you weren't so good at football, he's not even that good. If you weren't the best goal scorer on the planet, God knows what you would have been doing in life, innit? Confirms he will not leave the Brazil job. What? Come on, Carlo, man. I don't even think it's a good fit for him, to be honest with you. I don't. We must continue to work and improve and find new ideas. I believe this loss is not the end, but the beginning of a new cycle. Well, are you on Spice? It sounds like you're on Spice. Must be on Spice, or what? Must be on Spice, bruv. What new cycle, bro? New recycle? It's not. There's no new Brazil cycle, bruv. It's done. Vinny Jr. was not even in the 5 penalty takers. We did some stats, and the best was Rafinha. From the players available, the best was Neymar, Igor, Bruno, then Martinelli. Bruno was in our view. Sorry, Bruno in our view was the best on the pitch. Well, not with the penalty, he weren't. Look at this absolute meat pie. Like, who gives a fuck, bro? Honestly, sorry to swear, bro. Honestly, bro. Such a waste, man. We got the Vikings, man, doing the whole rowing thing. I think that's quite good, to be fair. Look at this guy, bro. Vitor the Carpathian. We don't need close-ups, bro. It's dark. Although, you know what? He kind of has black man features as well, though, innit? The broad nose, the thick lips. But his head shape's a little bit like a piece of bread, innit? I don't know what it is. But what a goal scorer, man. My life is to score. I don't really know what I do. You don't know what you do. It's just to score. But he is the best. He is the best goal scorer on the planet, bro. It's just annoying that he don't play for my team. I probably love him if he did. Same like Cucurella, bro. Same like Cucurella. Yeah, this is bad, man. There's nothing else really going on. Nothing else really going on. Big up to Haaland, man. Cracking goals. The header was amazing, and the shot was a great goal as well. Just wound me up. I don't know. World Cup was 5th of July is actually the 1st of April. It's April's Fools. What? Whatever. They're talking about the Balogun thing. Edison hold on. After initial medical check, Man United will make sure the Brazilian undergoes Redicom. Why? Maybe something's gone wrong in it. I'm gonna come out of this. Let me get to the chat. Do any of you guys know what happened there? Maybe he's flagged up something, or you know what I mean? They have to have, if you have to have a double check or a double go around, why is that? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Maybe he is carrying a knock or something, carrying some injuries. I'm not sure. Only kettle is clearly used. And the only kettle was clearly used. There you go. It's okay. I was correcting should have to should have. My bad. Big up. Henderson was on the bench. He got a yellow card and broke his arm. Mad thing. Didn't even play. That's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, Amazon use AI return system. They only check weight, not items. Amazing. I need to get on that then. What country do you support for the World Cup then? None, really. None. I was hoping that Ireland got through. They didn't even make it. Then I was like, all right, I could follow Jamaica. Didn't even make it. Cape Verde did. I could follow Italy. If you think Brazil's fallen off, Italy's fallen off way worse than they have. So there was literally no option. So I'm just like, fuck it. We'll just watch the games and see what happens. Then as this tournament starts to kick on, I'm just starting to get more worried about my Arsenal players because we're not buying players. So I'm like, shit, can we get these players back undamaged, please? That would be nice. It would be. Listen, like I said, I live in this country. If they win it, it might be good. I don't know. It might be good for the country. It might not, though. It might just mean everyone at the pub. I don't know. But, you know, if they win it, they win it. I just like, bro, like, I'm not backing them, though. And I want my players back. Big up to James either way though. Hope you're well. Big up to Adam Elmino, my brother. You know what I mean? Big up Viewz. Hendo just ruined his holiday trip. Who, my trip or Hendo's own trip? Is he going on holiday? Yeah, maybe just left because I was upsetting him, but at the same time, it is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I ain't gonna say things that please everyone every day. How am I supposed to be positive about England? I don't quite get that. I don't quite get that. Do you know what I mean? I was writing too fast. No worries, bro. You're all good. Yeah, to be fair, I heard they're getting rid of that AI checking because of fraud. Oh, don't say that. So now see why am I always too late to the party? Always. That's what I was like with YouTube as well. Just late to the party. I've been using YouTube like for the longest time, just never had channels. I did a boxing one, just late to the party. If it was a couple of years before I did, probably would have been further on. You really don't. And an F case. Oh, you will. I'll be real. You can't have bank accounts. All right. You can't. You rely or you. I don't know what that's meant to be, bro. So it's just confusing me a little bit. Just let me know, my G. Henderson will have to wear a sling for the rest of his jollies. That's crazy. You're on the bench and you get a yellow card and a broken arm. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. So there's me looking at the result and I'm like, how could it have been a good game if all of these things went on? Anything could happen. Henderson got a yellow and a broken arm and didn't even play. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're only 4 years late. You know, I feel like I'm 4 years late as well now, Tyson. Why did no one come with that information sooner? You know what I mean? Like, what? But to be fair, I'm broke now. I'm broke now anyway until tomorrow. Then I'll be broke again after that because it's just absolute craziness. Do you know what I mean? Big up to Inconsistent. We're literally living check to check. It will be like the Cash App fraud case. They'll slowly get most people. Is that still going on, the Cash App? How do you do fraud on that though? People just send you cash in it. It's just like if anyone buys me a coffee or puts in a super chat, it's not, you're not really getting a return service. So how does that work? That's crazy. Let me know, my bro. Shane's still in the building. Didn't see the start of the stream, so didn't know Viewz was having a bad day. Look, was I having a bad day? Maybe I was. Maybe that's how it's coming across. Maybe that's how it's coming across. I just feel a bit ill. I don't feel like I'm directly in a bad mood. But I don't know what people was expecting. All I can do is say what I see. So if I see, and because people are telling me bare little bits and it's just all over the place, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Or maybe just didn't like the cut on my jib today. That's fine. That's fine. People piss me off as well. Like I said, man. People putting spoilers in the chat. People putting in news when I've asked you not to do that until I go over the headlines. You know, things like that. So, you know, people still doing things. People choosing my channel to get rude to other people and argue and say you're going to meet up with people. And, you know what I'm trying to say? Don't choose my channel for that because you're disrespecting me. You don't want to have an argument. If it starts here, you go somewhere else to finish it. So I don't know. I don't feel like I'm having that much of a bad day. Maybe I am. Maybe that's how it's coming across. I've been like that, I don't know, a little bit more regularly nowadays. Maybe it's the off season. I don't know, man. Things just piss me off. Football pisses me off. The way people are so reactionary pisses me off. The way people don't listen pisses me off. I can keep going, you know, but I'm here every day and I try to just crack on with it. So if man wants to have a bit of a hissy fit today, crack on, bro. Knock yourself out. Do you know what I mean? What can I do about it? Just like Prom, I've been seeing him around bare different chats, but you don't come to Viewz anymore. So obviously something I said pissed him off, the same as Dr. Seymour Butts. But go about your business then, bro. We don't know each other personally like that. Whatever. I've said this a million times. Maybe it's because I've taken so long to get to the chat. But I've said it like I've said it a good few times in this stream as well, my bro. Fraley, I got time to give. I just refuse to give my hard-earned money. Yeah, no, facts. Inconsistence getting bigged up. But listen, me and him just joke about, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm coming across that way today, innit? Maybe I'm coming across that way today. Fair play. Fair play. I don't feel like that. I just feel like I'm getting a cold. I don't know. That's it. Are Ireland, Jamaica, or Italy in the World Cup? No. So back the country he was born? No. Like, who are you, James? Are you my dad? Do you know what I'm trying to say? I could be getting pissed off about, like, who are you? I don't know you from Adam. I don't even know if you've been in there before, telling me what to do. You understand what I'm saying? I could be getting pissed off with loads of things, bro. Sometimes I do, more than others. But don't act like it's just one way, because I'm out here telling people don't put spoilers, don't do this, don't, and they're still doing it. Even people that should know better. I won't even say names, but yeah, leave me alone with that. I think people are mixing you up with being English. That's why they're upset. Yeah, that's down to them. That's down to them. Be upset if you want to be upset. I've said it so many times. I come on here wearing an Ireland top. Has anyone ever seen me wear any other nation or any other kit? No. Arsenal, Ireland. That's it. I would have followed Italy or Jamaica if they was in the World Cup, but they're not. Why would I back? It's the country you was born. Oh, it's the country I've received the most racism in, though, bro. White people don't look at me and think I'm half white. Like, come on. James telling people that's what I'm saying, my bro. That's what I'm saying, my bro. So I could be getting pissed off about this, couldn't I? I could be like, get out of here, block. I just have to get on with it, don't I? Big up though, man. Like I said, we are back today on this channel. Unfortunately, Shane had to cancel the full Mexican breakfast, but we're back on his for Argentina, Egypt tomorrow. So you can catch us in there. Although I support England and enjoy watching international footy, my heart is with Liverpool, even if last season drove me crazy with Slot. Oh, that's facts, bro. That's facts. That's facts. But either way, it's up to you to decide what you want to do. You know, like all of the England fans that don't mind set pieces now, don't mind playing haram football now. All the stuff they were trying to cuss Arsenal out for last season. Now these men are jumping around set piece again, ole, ole, all of that. Like, come on, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Freddie's just saying word. I don't know what that's for. Could have been something I said. It could have been Shane. You know what I mean? It could have been Shane. Okay, so what, bro? It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy work. I missed this, Tyson. Sorry, there ain't a person in the rich list that hasn't committed fraud, bro. The government commit the most. I just use the loopholes they create. Facts. Do you know what? I saw a story about one guy, right? That he comes on the internet and he sells courses. He sells courses, right? And property. How to buy property, how to sell property, how to buy property without even having any money, right? And this is what the rich people do all the time. And what's the government trying to do? They're trying to shut him down. They're trying to shut him down because he's giving people knowledge to become millionaires. And this is what they do all the time without paying any tax. The rich people get this all the time. Tax breaks, you know, corporate breaks. The rich become richer and we have to fork up for everything. You know what I mean? Crazy work. They're trying to shut the man down now. Just like the guy that was going around America to all of the phone conventions. He's got his little machine that he made that will just reset your phone. Take off all the viruses. So, you know, you think your phone's old and busted. No, it isn't. It would still work. But all your updates are mashing up your phone. That's how they get you to buy the new one. This guy's going around to the conventions just fucking that up. Like plugging your phone in. It's like you got a new phone again. They're throwing him out of conventions. They're threatening him. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because he's messing with how money's going to be made. You know? Madness, innit? I mean, there could be any number of reasons not to support the country you're born in. I mean, come on, man. It seems pretty disingenuous, innit? And the thing is, right, they would want that. Someone like James would be saying, oh. But James is probably English, right? What if he was born in America? Would he support America? Knowing that your heritage is from England? It's not like we don't have bare people doing it. I see bare black people supporting England, bare Indian and Asian people supporting England. You're obviously not English. But those people are fucking Ian Wright. I was born here, mate. Yeah, cool. But your heritage is Africa. I'm not saying you can't play for England. But come on, man. Let's not be disingenuous, innit? If James was born in America, but his family's from England, is he supporting America? If you're still in there, James, let me know, my guy. Let me know. Like, what we doing? What we doing? It's like you asking me to support Argentina. What? When they're being racist to me? Like, what? Like, come on. How much times I've been called fucking half jack and all types of stuff, bro, from white people in this country. Here, I've experienced the most racism in my whole life here. Followed round shops, all types of things, bro. And I'm yellow. It's not even the full thing. All through my childhood, bro. In the late 80s and the early 90s, bro. Like, allow it, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? What am I going to support here for? I'm not even joking to you guys, right? Because it's in my blood as well. Because Italians are fucking racist. I've heard certain Irish people being racist towards me. What? When I was in Antigua and Jamaica, I was getting called red man. So even black people don't look at me like I'm fully black. And people want to question what I'm doing. Don't question yourself, man. Big up to Joe. Mine was 15 quid from Asda. Had it years and it's still going. Amazing. And does it keep your drinks warm though? You see, like after you've made a tea or a coffee, 10 minutes later, is it still hot? Or is it like lukewarm? Because my thing's just lukewarm every time, bro. It's winding me up. That's why I got to drink it so quickly. Big up to Joe though. What happens if they're born in Yugoslavia? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, come on, man. There's people that take on England because they were born here. Maybe even like your Ian Wrights and people like that. How many black people have played for England? They're obviously not English, are they? They were born here. So I hear what he's saying. But I don't know why it's so hard to understand why I wouldn't at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Crazy work, man. Crazy work. And like I said, my dad was my parent. For a lot of boys, their mummy's boys, it was their mum that was their close parent. But my mum was on drugs. It was my dad that was my close parent. So that's how I support Arsenal from the day I was on this planet. And that's why I follow Ireland. And I've always had the old school kits. And I've always followed them more than anybody else. That's just how it is. That's how I was brought up. I hope I don't need to explain that again, no, really. Do you know what I mean? Rob says, I barely support England, to be fair. Bro, listen, support your nation if that's your nation. Even if you're born here and you're not from England or got English blood, but you want to choose England, that is your prerogative. But as I said, I've said a million times as to why I don't. And that's all it is. England needs a miracle to win a trophy, but they won't. Do you know what? England will probably like get to the semis or even get to the final and then not win it. And it's just going to be like every other tournament I've watched in my 42 years of life. Do you know what I'm trying to say? When I was old enough to actually take it in. Lightning. But you know what I'm trying to say? Liverpool comes first for me. Arsenal comes first for me. You know what I'm trying to say? Straight. It really does. That's what I'm saying. I even put up a post yesterday. Mexico, please send my goods back undamaged, innit? Like, how about that? But they ain't sending nothing back because England did their thing. Cool. That's what I want to know about Saka. Was he running around? Did he look sluggish? Was he limping? Does he look fit? Because he's got to start a campaign for the fucking champion soon. And that's all I care about. Is it plastic or the kettle? Does that matter? Ooh. Does that matter? Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm saying that's something I should know. Why do you live in the UK if you don't support the country? Jesus Christ. How old are you, James? I'm 42. How old are you, mate? I don't really understand how this is even hard to understand. Like I said, just put yourself in your shoes. You're English, right? So what if you was born in the States to English parents? Are you supporting England? Or are you supporting USA? But every day I've got to put up with someone like this, you know, and then people understand why sometimes I'm not all fluffy and happy. It's bloody hard work for little coming back. Bare OCD, bare this, bare that. Your internet's bad. You ain't doing this. What do you mean there's no show today? Bare from people that don't even support the channel like that as well. You know what I mean? It's pretty cheeky. Big up Viewz. Are you sold on the talent pool of players coming out these days? I feel there is a lack of quality. Yeah. We say this every day, Ravi. We say this every day. Like, football is clearly not what it was just 20 years ago. Just 20 years ago. You know, the fact that you still got all these old guys still trying to play at the World Cup tells you there's no one that's really taking them over. You got Vinicius, but I don't think he's on that level. Not yet. And that's about it. Harry Kane, obviously we expect him to score goals anyway. Haaland, we expect him to score goals. So I don't know. Yeah, the football, the level of football is nowhere near what it was. That's 100%. That's why I also feel like that is incorporated in why these prices are so mad. it's incorporated as why these prices are so, because it's a lot harder to replace these players in your side. Like I said, same things I say every day. But big up my bro Fraley. Yep, there you go. A gamer, ditto. Liverpool first, always. England is meh. Take it or leave it. And I'm a proud Englishman. No one's saying that. Listen, Italy didn't even make it. Ireland didn't even make it. You know, Paul Nash gives us stick about that all the time. We laugh about it. We banter. That's what it is. You know. But if I don't want to support England, like, then I don't support England. Like, that's it. And unless you're like, I don't know, unless you're like a toddler, how do you not understand that? How do you not understand that? Say you was an Asian. Here's another example. Say you was a South Asian, yeah? We know that they like their cricket, right? But they were born in England, lived in England their whole life, and then India play England in the cricket. Are they supporting England, or they support, like, what do they do then? Is that an easy choice? It's my point, innit? It's my point. Look at Rican. Yeah? He's not even Spanish. He's Puerto Rican. That's not Spain. Yeah, it's Latino, but it's not Spain. But he lived in Spain. So he wants to support them a little bit. And he'll follow Haiti because that's where his missus is from. And he might follow something because there's a little bit of blood in there from there. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you follow what you're involved with and what interests you. You know, like I said, if it was England versus India in the cricket, and all of the Asian people that are born here, are they supporting England or are they supporting India? Like, come on. It's pretty silly. It's pretty, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Jesus Christ. That's what they convince anyone. I'm no different from them. Yeah, plastic kettles are horrible for you. No, but when he's saying plastic, I thought it's because they keep things hotter, longer or something. But they're just not, yeah. Anything, like, I drink so much water out of plastic bottles. That's not good either. You know what I mean? I need to try and cut the plastic bottles out as well. 5-1 against Germany was in the qualified stages for the 2002 World Cup. Easy money, yeah. Amazing how the kettle chat is still going. I know, it's mad, isn't it? Fraley, what isn't? Might be talking about the kettle still. I just had to Google that because I couldn't remember. Oh, what about the England game? Yeah, I couldn't either. I remember the result. I definitely remember the result. And I remember Owen. But I don't remember the year. I'm no good like that. That's what Shane's good at. That's what he brings to the table. Knowledge. He's learned up on the game. He's got a good memory. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I just give the truth. I give comedy. You know what I mean? Sauce. Huh? Taking the piss out of people. That's my thing. You hear what I'm saying? We all have different things that we bring. But if I'm too negative or I don't say the things that you want to hear, then you're going to probably have to go somewhere else to find it, innit? Oh, bananas. Don't know what's going on. Spain is the way. Views, leave that place. Head south. Bro, I'd love to. I'd love to. I'm not even joking. And because of how bad things are at my house at the moment, like with our relationship, like, you know what I'm trying to say? I might be on the market for real soon. You know what I'm trying to say? So what's going to stop me? My kids ain't babies. They ignore me half the time anyway. Like, I'm embarrassing for them. You never know, might be the new Lee's in somewhere, fucking, I think Northside's in Barca. I'll fucking go Madrid. I know Lee ain't in Madrid. I think he's near Malaga or something like that. Yeah? Like, I'm telling you, if I could, I would. If I could, I would. I'm not even joking. Especially now with how things are going on with, like, family and that. Oh, I'm not wanted. Cool. I'll just go and do my thing then, innit? I'd leave the country in a heartbeat if I could. I'm not even joking. Does the country you were born in back you more than those that are visiting? I mean, it seems pretty silly though, Tyson, innit? It seems pretty silly. I'm not saying it's completely wrong because people adopt the country that they were born in. But so what if you don't? Like I keep saying, just reverse the question, innit? If you was born in the States or born anywhere else from English parents, do you support America? If England and India play themselves in the cricket, who does all the Asian community over here support? England? I'm pretty sure it's going to be hella mixed. That 5-1 Germany was crazy. I remember I was stoned and it all seemed proper mental. Yeah, man. Oh, that sounds wicked. Then England team has a lot of black guys. It's diverse. I want England to win, period. Of course, if you support England and you're English, no problem. Those black players, they've decided to play for England. They're born in the country, English passport, just like me. But it's their choice. It's not what they have to do. And like I said, I've given a couple of examples, James. Ask yourself the same question. Are you mixed with anything, James? Are you straight English? You know, how many Asian people from India or Pakistan have been born in this country? But when the cricket comes on, are they supporting England? Like, come on, it's mad, bro. I shouldn't even really have to explain it. As much as I love England, I've not been as interested with them since 20. Look, do you know why? Because they just flat out to deceive all the time. They never win. They've even got to finals. They never win. Now, obviously, that will change at some point. We might not be alive, though. It might be like 40 years after we're all dead. I'm not even joking. Like, Arsenal's been around for how long? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, we still ain't done certain things in the game, like a Champions League. England ain't won. It's taken us 22 years to win the league. How many times? Arsenal's won the league like multiple times in my lifetime. I've seen multiple leagues, multiple. England ain't even won a Euros. They've won nothing, bro. But every season is coming home. Sorry, not every season. Every tournament is coming home. Like you man are like the men in black Donnies. They're literally the top booners of international football, England fans. Every tournament.
What in the hell is going on?
Excellent question. And the answer you're looking for lies right here.
Who are you? Really?
Really?
Need the flash. You know what I'm saying, bro. Every tournament, bro. Just like Arsenal fans. Oh, but that happened. That we have to move forward together. Shut up, bro. It's coming home. I mean, like, she's, bro. Like, even, I'll tell you what. I maybe even believe in them if I see them actually playing good football, but they don't. I didn't see yesterday's game. That might be the exception. Everyone seems to be gassing it up in there today. So it might be the exception. But I've watched England 3 times and they have been shit every time. Life and death, flattering to deceive. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, and anytime those black players miss a penny, oh, they don't want to talk about that though, do they? You know what I mean? They don't want to talk about that though, do they? Because that happens a lot as well. Recently, regularly, more than one time. Don't let any of those African players miss a penalty for England because it all comes out then, doesn't it? It all comes out. That's because they are English. Well, they can qualify. You know what I mean? LFC vlogs pretty much same for me. Big up Rob, man. I was way more passionate about England 94 to 06-ish. Yeah. Everyone's had a period. I don't even support England, but I've looked at the team and said that team should do bits. It should do bits, and it just doesn't ever. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Even if it gets to the final, it don't win. Was I not on the planet? Was I unconscious the last time they won a trophy? No, it was in '66. The fuck? Do you know what I mean? If your family were slaves to England 3 generations ago, would you love that? Bro, not even just that. Like I said, we don't even have to go that back. Even what Tyson said, that's the case as well. They always do that when a black player misses a penalty or whatever. However, we don't even have to go that deep. Like I said, just look at the India and England cricket. What does that mean? James still ain't even answered himself. If he was born in the US to English parents, is he American? Like, you do know people have multiple passports as well. You're like, come on, man. This feels almost like elementary to be going over things like this. The Capello, Hodgson, and Southgate era was rough to watch. It's always McLaren, Wally with the brolly. Like, England have just been dead for the longest time. The longest time. Overhyped. Oh, you're England international. So what? They don't win anything. What does that mean? Overhyped, bro. People might not want to hear it, but it's the truth. Just like you might not want to hear that Arsenal played shit football all season last year, but we won the league. It doesn't matter. We played shit football. My brother E. Ross. Maybe it's another Michael Douglas. Is that 3 days in a row? I didn't think I was like that today. I'm not going to lie. Just a bit tired and feel like I'm getting the cold. I didn't feel like I was being too snappy. To E. Ross, I didn't think I was being too snappy with people. Maybe I am. I don't know. Big up to E. Ross, man. Vidge is in the building. Big him up. You know what I mean? Big up to E. Ross, the boss. There's Vidge. Gamer, Stick, Hoddle in there. How could I forget the Wally with the brolly? Steve McLaren, bro. I say I'm 42 years old. I'm old now. I'm a bloody, you know what I mean? I'm a unk. And I'm still waiting to see England win something. That's why I never but golden generation. It don't matter what generation, bro. They ain't gonna do nothing. And until they do, that's when I'll change my mind. Monaco appointed Philippe Luis on a 2-year deal. That was didn't he manage Brazil at one point? Damn. Is that a good move, do you reckon? I don't know what Louise was doing the last couple of years, to be fair. Big up my brother Vidge. Hope you are well. Yes, man. No politics. I know it's hard though, James. Sometimes I try and do it as well. At the same time, bro, you ain't even answered the question that we've posed to you, my guy. You know what I mean? You're still in the building, so 3-2 sounds like a close game rather than a cooking. That's what I'm trying to say. So if I don't watch the match, I'm like, raw, how can it be as good as everyone says, but it's 3-2? Now, the way it got explained in the end, even by Hendo, he gave me the best example. I'm like, cool, I kind of understand how it went. It was 3-1. Maybe there was a bit of a crumble towards the end because the penalty might have been a penalty. It might not have been. But sometimes things like that happen. And then it throws everyone and everyone starts to get anxious and nervous. And I don't know. Mad anyway. Mad. Views. Can most teams win a trophy who play in the Prem with how low the standards are in the Prem? No. I don't think most teams can win a trophy. But I do think there's a lot more teams that can. I mean, we've seen it in the last couple of years, bro. We've seen Newcastle win, you've seen Villa win, you've seen Crystal Palace win. Yeah? We've seen Chelsea win in the last couple of years. Arsenal's won. Man City's won the Cup double last year. Liverpool's won trophies. Spurs won a Europa League. Do you understand? Aston Villa's won the conference, or the Europa League, sorry. So, of course, I won't say most, though. But a lot of them, yeah. The level's gone down. Arsenal played shit last year, Ravi. We were just the best out of a bad bunch. And even that, we still got lucky because, as I keep telling everyone, we never landed not one blow on any rival that we had. Not one blow. No City, no Man City. We had 38 games and we took the points off everyone else and hoped that someone can take points off Man City, which is how it worked out, by the way. On life and death with a washed up Man City. But that's how bad the Premier League is. Like, most of the teams are a bit dead now. Do I think it's going to continue like that? No. I feel like some teams are going to get it together. And I feel like we're going to see that next season. I do. So I am a bit worried how Arsenal's going to do. I can't lie. All good, Ross. Been a minute. How's things? Love that. Speg is one of the expensive brands. Do you know what I mean? I didn't even know. 160 for a kettle. That's mad though. That's mad. Yeah, I'd never buy anything called Smeg. I know, you know, like Smeg, yeah? Smeg mark, like, nah, nasty stuff. Nasty stuff. Big up my bro Shane. I get it, Fraley Still's only a bit friendly, but I'm not a fan of getting scolded for it. Accused of racism. Oh, what, was you upset there a bit, Shane, was you? Was you upset there a bit? Oh, that's what he does a lot though. He comes in with all the smoke, gets a little something in return, and then acts the victim. We've seen it all the time. He says, yeah, I make up AI WhatsApps. It's all a lie. I'm making up lies and rumors. If you guys believe this guy by now, bro, I don't know what's going on. Turnip head Graham Taylor. Don't know where that come from. Turnip head Graham Taylor. Oh, the managers. Yes. Hoddle then made a stupid comment about disabled people, which got him sacked. Who was the other one? Who was the other one? Was it Andy Gray? Did he say something about go and put the kettle on? Or did he say something racist? I can't remember. I can't remember. What did Andy Gray say? Because I swear he got cancelled from football as well, wasn't it? Weren't allowed to do any commentary for a bit. Did he say something racist or was it something sexist, like go and put the kettle on or something like that? I need to know though. Absolutely. But yeah, come on, man. But I said, bro, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he's getting upset. Like, obviously it's a joke, innit? Come on, bro. I shouldn't even have to explain that. But this is what Shane does, man. He'll act the victim. He'll come out with all the sauce. You see what he does. DJB just trying to get along and watch his England game. No. Not allowed. Not allowed. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We know what he's like, bro. Always sending the first shots. Yeah, this summer has been mad. All good on this end. Hope you are enjoying the cup, Vigilante. Yes, man. E-Sauce. It's risky to say that. So what? You're upset about that? Huh? You're upset about that for real? Call me after the stream, innit? You know what I mean? Ridiculous, bro. Man's joking, bro. You know what I mean? It's damaging to say I've got moves. Maybe people really think I do. I do, though. I do. But still, you know, I could have taken it that way when you called me a peasant. I am living check to check, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Is man really getting upset? Maybe I am coming across mad today. Maybe I am. Views, thoughts on the style, brands of football teams play sustainable long term. Yeah, it is sustainable because the system, the way that managers want their teams to play now is what's the right word? It's what everyone's doing. It's what, like I always say, video killed the radio star. So the system has killed like individual freedom, like the flow of football. That's what I believe. So is it sustainable? I mean, I don't think it's going to be good for football in the long run, but it's just going to be how football turned out. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Or how it turns out. Do you know what I'm trying to say? My brother Wahaha and the cat, or Wahaha the cat, because we don't know if there's any difference at this point. To be honest, the rugby more new international tournament started on Saturday. I hate rugby, but fair play, man. Fair play for all my rugby gang. The Greek Godfather, Ross, my G, big up. Wahaha, big up. I've enjoyed the Magic weekend, though I'm fuming. My team, St. Helens, lost to Wigan. Oh, okay. Magic weekend. Is that what they call it in rugby? Or is that just what you thought of the action that was going down? I don't know. I don't know nothing about rugby. I really don't. Hey, Vigilante. I understand that, mate. Not a good label. Raw. Okay. So everyone's really trying to be like that today. I'll just start wilding out, you know. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because the amount of abuse that I take and the amount of things that piss me off, and I just let it go. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Of course I'm not fucking. How can he be racist, bro? But he's saying it as well. It's a bad label. It's a bad label. Cool. I'll call you after the show, bro. You know what I mean? If there's anything we got to talk about, we'll talk about it. I forgot you're a big rugby supporter, Vigilante. Furthermore, I'm just going to get off. I'm actually starting to feel pissed off now, innit? I'm just going to come off. Yeah, and obviously, depending on how this conversation goes, there might be a Portugal, there might not be. I don't know what to expect now, to be honest with you. I'm actually starting to get quite annoyed. Can't lie. I am. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to roll a little something first. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, what? Do you know what I mean? That's how it wants to be taken. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to come off now. I ain't even going to direct to anyone. Like, fuck it. And we'll probably see you guys later. We'll have to wait and see how the day.
What in the hell is going on?
Excellent question. And the answer you're looking for lies right here.